So, what? Yeah, gun. Yep, you're there. See?
Huh?
Huh?
Well,
Yeah, so we're back after
sit back.
having got done playing Destiny. Um, Now he's got shrunk down though. Um, and we're going to be starting to play some Clumsy and Random pretty soon, right?
Yes, we are.
We're just waiting for actual Evan to get done getting some things straightened up after finishing up Destiny.
He does.
Yeah, those are your toes. So I guess until Evan's here, you can enjoy my kid. I don't know. You got any more of that Trivial Pursuit stuff, or?
Sure, I'll go grab it. So where is Evan?
Oh.
Do you want me to grab Trivial Pursuit or Family Feud?
Sure, Family Feud, whichever. We can just dink around with that while we wait for Evan. Does the wind blow there?
This box does not like to open up. Okay. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I'm ready.
The question says, what would be a good time to use the Jedi mind trick?
Uh, um, I suppose when you come home late and your wife's all like, "Where you been?"
Let's look at show me the board. Number 2 says to get out of trouble. Ding, 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 ding.
That's pretty. Uh, that's a pretty broad category. I mean, really, isn't that like what all uses of the Jedi mind trick are for? Are to get out of trouble of one sort or another?
The first, well, let's see.
Hey, no, Ewan, no.
About half of them would fall
Ewan,
under that
no.
category. Number 1 is speeding / parking ticket.
Well, okay, so getting out of trouble.
3 is shopping. So I guess just stealing.
Yeah, so you just steal stuff. I don't need to pay for this.
Escaping stormtroopers.
So getting out of trouble.
At work, in battle, and cards.
Yeah, at work is probably to get out of trouble at work too. Well, I guess, or it could be like, you could go up to your coworkers and be like, "You will do my reports for me," or whatever.
All of this is just being dishonest, essentially.
Telling your boss, using the Jedi mind trick to get a raise from your boss.
Which Star Wars character would look the silliest wearing another character's clothes? If anyone's in the chat listening, you can feel free to chime in.
Who would look the silliest?
Yep.
Probably Jabba the Hutt would probably look the silliest, really wearing just about anybody's clothes.
Show me Jabba the Hutt. Number 5.
Oh, number 5.
Yep. All right, keep going.
Darth Vader.
Number 2.
I mean, the Emperor.
Eh.
Oh. Yoda. I mean,
Number
like,
4.
I was gonna say, like, are the clothes still the same size as they would be on the other person? Because then Yoda
I
would
don't
look
know. I
pretty
doubt
funny.
it.
No, they should still be the same size. So Yoda's like wearing all these
Oh,
like
yeah,
way
right.
oversized clothes.
All right.
Yeah. What are the rest? What's number 1?
Chewbacca. I feel like Jabba or Yoda would be number 1. The other ones you missed
Mythical
were
Mothman says that Palpatine should have worn Amidala style. Should have worn an Amidala style outfit when he took over this.
We've also got 3PO and Han Solo.
Why Han?
I don't know. All right, let's see if you can get all of these. If you get 3 strikes, we're gonna toss it over to chat to see if they can steal.
To chat. Okay.
All right. Name a Star Wars character who needs to have makeup.
Who needs to have makeup?
Yep.
Sai Snoodles obviously needs to. So that's why she wears it all the time. She's got those big, luscious red lips. Okay, Jabba needs makeup.
Ding, ding, ding. That's number 7 out of
and
7.
Palpatine needs makeup.
Ding, ding, ding. That's number 3.
Uncle Owen needs makeup. Tarkin needs makeup.
All right. Twitch chat family, your opportunity to steal. If you're still paying attention.
Come on. There's 6 of you in here. Someone's got to
Yeah,
guess.
you can name a Star Wars character who needs to have makeup. If you can get one of these right, you will steal the round from Leo. You got 1 minute to come up with an answer. Otherwise, Leo wins and we're moving on.
Zam Wessel. Zam Wessel was a guess.
Show us Sam Wessel. Leo family gets the round.
Who did we miss?
The obvious ones: Padme, Leia.
Well, why do they need makeup? See, those ones are ones you'd think wouldn't need makeup. I mean,
Well,
you know, they're both
They're
pretty good
strong,
looking
independent.
already.
Yeah, well, but this is random citizens from the streets of the Empire. Chewbacca, which I don't get. Darth Maul and Yoda were also on there.
Go get your ball then. Hey. Well, I'm extremely disappointed in all of these people. Who were surveyed.
All right, let's try this one. Okay, start with Leo. If he misses 3 of them, it's going over to the chat family. Leo family, what could you run out of in a Star Wars battle?
What could you run out of?
Yep.
Torpedoes.
Eh.
What? You could run out of, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one. And how is torpedoes not one? That's what I want to know.
It might fall under one that's on there, but I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah, it's because you're a jerk. You could run out of ammo.
Ammunition number 2.
Yeah, like torpedoes. You could run out of highly expendable faceless troops to throw at your enemy.
Can
Run
you
out
be
of
more specific?
stormtroopers, clone
Ding ding
troopers.
ding 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 ding. Stormtroopers and clone troopers, 2 separate answers.
You could run out of battle droids. Is that another one?
Yeah.
You could run out of
Alright.
boomas.
All right, that's 3. We're
Shit.
throwing it over to the
Sit. Sit.
Twitch chat family with the opportunity
Yeah.
to steal. What could you run out of
Yeah, you tell
in a
them how
Star
I
Wars
feel.
battle?
Sit. 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 Sit.
Yeah, they heard you. They heard
They
you.
say shields.
Hero.
Show us shields. Leo takes the round again. The other answers were top answer was energy. Other ones were allies, weapons, hands, and luck.
Well, okay, hands, I guess. Kind of. No, really, that's only happened to Dooku. He's the only one who's ever ran out of hands.
All
Few
right.
people have come close.
Anakin ran out of hands.
Well, yeah, I guess.
I guess in separate battles. Name something in the galaxy that is the color blue. This also reinforces my theory that this game came from Europe because there's a U in the
It's
color.
cooler.
Color.
No, don't turn my screens off, bud. Something that's the color blue. Well, let's see. It came out before Solo, so I can't say the stripes on the Millennium Falcon. The Wingguard uniforms. What? Come on. But Lando's shirt.
There are things more obvious than that.
Duros. Lando's shirt.
All right,
This is
Twitch
a
chat
stupid
family.
category.
Oh wait, Evan's here now.
I am. How about that?
Evan, you have the opportunity to steal from the Leo family for this question.
I do frequently.
What?
Name something in the galaxy that is the color blue.
Hey, Twitch chat.
Okay.
Shut up. Your
we'll count those as-
answers are dumb and obvious. I liked mine better.
Twitch chat gets it. They said R2, Alderaan, lightsabers. Number 1 is lightsabers. Alderaan's on the list. R2 is on the list. Ayla Sakura is on the list. Milk is on the list.
It's a good point. These
Okay,
all
are
valid.
we ready for some clumsy and random?
Signs point to yes.
Did you shake your 8-ball?
Yep.
2 hours ago,
No.
someone named I don't know what to use as their username followed us on Twitch.
Well, hey, look at that.
Look at this. I've drank almost all my rum and we haven't even started yet.
Oh, I just got my whiskey.
Okay, fine. Hold on. I'll go get a beer.
Well, I thought
And apparently-
I thought we were finally gonna start.
Yeah, we are.
And you have to get a small child also.
Did you,
Because I had that for the last couple hours, so
Evan, do you have your, the dice website up?
I do. That's why I
Okay.
just rolled some dice in there.
Cool.
Yeah, please.
Can you
don't
see
knock
me?
that over. Yes. Yeah,
Excellent.
we see
We're
you.
trying to get it so I can see both of you at the same time. How do I do that?
Just click on the little picture over on the side. The little
Yeah, but then it switches between you. I want it to just show both.
click on yourself.
Oh wait, there we go. I click on any picture twice. Okay, folks, it is time for our clumsy and random RPG.
What's our channel name on the
Chant
on the?
Hooligan. What?
on the dice
Oh.
side.
Us.
Jodo
Jodo
cast, one word. Now everyone's going to be able to roll along with us.
Great.
I put it in the text chat.
Can you all hear me okay?
Yep.
Sure
Okay.
can.
Once again, I'm not as in the mic as I usually am. Oh,
Okay, we're playing. What?
sorry. I was gonna say I don't know if Leo did this because I had a ton of crap to do, so I didn't get to watch Leo. But we should try to give some shout outs at the start of every session.
Shout outs to
Shout out
Yeah.
to my mom.
Well, yeah, to donors, but then also remind people who are just joining what this is all about.
This is about how long we can put up with each other.
We've done that already several times.
Warm.
You're warm?
It's 76 outside. My air conditioning's
Oh, it's 53 here.
the window's open.
What is it there, Leo?
It is less than that. Let me see here.
Great. Well, I was disconcerted
40
because,
45.
hey, it's not freezing in Minnesota. Who'd have thought? But we just want to remind everyone, thank you for watching. And again, this is our 24-hour stream for Extra Life Game Day 2018. Extra Life raises money for the Children's Miracle Network to take care of sick and injured children so they can also get back to playing video games and they can raise money for other sick and injured children. And the cycle will continue on forever. And of course, we do want to give shout outs to all of our donors who gave. We blew past our goal. We'd set a modest goal, but much like when we were kids and we would have to raise money for school, and we were like, came home from school with a box of candy, we'd be like, Mom, I gotta go sell this candy door to door. And Mom's like, no, here, just give it to me. I'll buy the box and I'll take it to work. We got a lot of help from Mom and Dad. So thanks, my mom and dad. I don't know if any of y'all's pitched in.
I'm like 90% sure my mom donated, but anonymously.
And I sent out, the thank you notice to everyone via the Extra Life website, but I haven't yet given shout outs to all my people. I know I had my good friend Jeremy Miller, who taught me how to role play, taught me how to play RPGs, and kind of got this whole thing started for me of, hobbies that you can't stop putting money into. And I believe Kurt gave at least some to me. So we thank him. He showed up earlier, and it beat Leo, as I recall.
I let him win. You hear that, Kurt?
That's good of you. That's
I like to be kind to guests.
Yeah.
No, that's not
No.
actually what happened.
No.
I did not
So
let him win. He won fair and square.
So for me, thanks, Mom and Dad. Appreciate you buying the candy bars again. And Jeremy Miller gave a huge donation, so thank you. He'll be home from overseas soon. And Kurt, thank you for donating, and thank you for being able to join us and to play against Leo.
Nice. Are we ready for some role playing?
Yes.
Okay. This is Clumsy and Random. I will briefly explain what happens here to anybody who might be joining us for the first time. If this is their first experience with this very complex system we have. It's not complex. I have all of these cards, which I can now show you for the first time. All of these cards are just different NPCs from the Star Wars RPG line. What I'm going to do is for each player, which is Leo and Evan, I'm going to pull 3 cards. They get to pick which one they're going to be for this session. I'm going to pull a card and that card is going to either be like the MacGuffin or the antagonist or however it fits best. And it's all made up on the spot. The actual RPG rules are going to be very lax because it's more fun that way. It's basically just the improv, which I guess all RPGs is, but this one more so. Okay, let's take a look at the cards here. Can we? Okay. Start with Leo.
Okay.
Your choices are a scarred gladiator
Okay.
who is nemesis level, which means they're like if you were a real player character,
Okay.
they're that type. I don't like that. I'm skipping that one. Unless you really, if you don't want me to skip it, it's a Vornskier. All right, it's what we're going for. Or a journeyman bounty hunter. Or you can wipe all three of these, and I pull one random one, and you're stuck with it.
Let's do one more. Give me.
All right. Well, you have no choice anymore. You are now stuck with a Jubba bird.
Wow.
I'll read you about Jubba birds.
Okay.
Oh, great. Read about it.
Jubba birds are found in marketplaces, palaces, and the homes of wealthy merchants and upwardly mobile criminals throughout the galaxy, though they are native to the swamps of Dagobah. Brightly colored avians with reptilian features, Jubba birds are prized for their red, yellow, and purple plumage, as much for their beautiful haunting song. Jubba birds are deceptively intelligent, and some researchers suspect that they deliberately pretend to be less so when interacting with sentient species.
I can do that.
Okay, you are a Jubba bird. They're
So
kinda
does it
ugly.
bother anybody else that Dagobah is supposed to be like this out of the way planet that like nobody really knows about, that Yoda's like hiding out on, and yet there's this bird that is all like, oh, it comes from Dagobah, and like everybody has them. They love Jubba birds.
Yep, that sounds like some legend stuff where they're like, oh, it has to be from this one planet everyone's very familiar with. So they go, I know that place.
Oh yeah, everyone loves Womp Rat steaks. From
All
that
right,
planet that nobody goes to.
You ready, Evan?
You bet.
Choice number one, a Jacko beast. Choice number two, a Mon Calamari commander. Number three, a Morgukai adept. I don't know what that is. Or you can wipe all three and get stuck with the random one.
I mean, the last time I did that, I wound up with a nemesis.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Both of these are nemesis.
Twitch chat wants you to take the fish.
Yeah. I'll take the Moncal. Give me the Moncal.
I'll take the fish.
And you took the box.
I'll take the box.
Let's see what's in the box.
Nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Okay, and I'm going to pull a card and try and incorporate that into our story somehow. Jedi in hiding.
Huh. So am I your pet?
Wait, is that
Evan?
mine from last time?
No.
Do you hear Mom? I don't know.
I hear Mom.
Am I your pet, Evan?
For
That's
now.
what it sounds like to me. Okay, so put that back over there. Let's see. Jedi in hiding. Okay, well, this is the scenario. Evan, you are a Mon Calamari commander. You are basically, you guys can think of your names, or Evan, you can think of both of your names.
Oh,
Since Leo
he
is
gets
your-
to name me. This is a shit deal.
uh, well, you think of that. So you were on a Star Cruiser called the Redundancy, and it was intercepted by some Imperial cruisers. You were part of the rebellion. You were forced to abandon ship. Um, how much damage the ship sustained before you came to that conclusion, I'll let you decide. Uh, but you jumped in the escape pod with you and your pet bird. You're very pirate-like. It's usually always on your shoulder.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how big they are. It might be really heavy. Like it might have to straddle like 1 foot on each shoulder. Uh,
I just
But
sort
you
of
keep it
rest
everywhere.
my beak on top of his bulbous head.
It usually is kind of your good luck charm. This is the first time you've ever had to abandon ship. This is also the first battle you were ever in.
Okay.
So the escape pod crash lands on a give me a name of a sparsely populated non-Tatooine planet.
Jakku?
Albrigado.
Avocado.
Avocado.
That's definitely not what I said, but sure.
Okay, well you land on the planet of Avocado. It is kind of swampy. It's very humid. It's very good for your skin.
That sounds great.
And you exit the escape pod. On the scanners, you saw that there is a small settlement, a few click or two in some, north-ish.
A click or two. Great.
So that's where we find ourselves. And yep, that's where you are now. So take it away. So let's keep an eye on the clock. Let's see if we can limit this to an hour, and then maybe we can start a second one.
All right. All right. Well, okay, Birdie.
Birdie,
We gotta
that's my
figure-
name.
No, that's his pet name for it. You have a proper name, but it's like, your cat's name is Benedict Cumberbatch, but you call him Kitty.
Okay, I see.
Yeah. All right, Dr. Wellington. we gotta find a way to get out of here.
Both of you
Do I have to
each
speak
have a
in, do I
monocle.
have to speak in cause the whole time?
Um,
Am I only allowed to go?
You can have some inner monologue, like what you mean to say, but then what it sounds like to me.
Yeah, I like
And by
that.
the
And then,
way, my character name is Admiral Prawn.
Grand Admiral or just Admiral?
I mean, I didn't want to be too extreme. Like, would there be a Grand Admiral that was a Moncal? Grand Admiral
I don't know
Prawn?
if that's a rank in the Republic.
Exactly. I didn't want to be inconsistent with the canon.
We can always have. You might be able to tell what the gist of what he's saying, almost like people who don't speak binary can sometimes tell what a academic is trying to say.
No, Mom will put
Works
your
for me.
pants on.
So,
She can help you with your pants.
so yeah, Leo, if you talk, you can speak as eloquently as you want, but then you have to sum it up in like 3 words, and that's the gist that Evan's character understands.
Okay, got it.
Great. Okay, so I am going to it. So it's basically just, you said it's swampy.
Yeah, there's a lot of like trees with green fruit on them.
Well, I'm apparently
All
from
right.
Dagobah, so I'm okay with the swampiness too.
Yeah. All right. So we're comfortable. At least we can say that. I am going to. Boy, I don't remember any of my skills now, but I'm gonna try to orient
Yeah.
myself like a survival check. I should pull up a character sheet. Yeah,
You
survival
should.
check, whatever that's gonna be.
That maybe cunning. Like if you get that sheet up, then you can let me know what
Knowledge.
All right.
Knowledge swamp navigation.
All right, Age of Rebellion character sheet. Give it to me. Tell me now. Let's do survival. That's a cunning.
Okay. Your cunning, Admiral Prawn, is 1.
Wow.
You don't have any.
I have no skills.
None that are applicable. I'll say make it. I forgot. What were you even trying to do? Navigate? Or survival? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, roll 3 purple and 1 yellow.
Oh. 3 purple, 1 yellow. Roll. Oh my goodness. How does that even work? I got, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4 failures, a threat, and a triumph.
I think doesn't having the triumph make it an automatic success, or does it just?
I think the
I thought
triumph
so.
counts as 1 success and a triumph. But I don't play as much as you guys.
Or wait, yeah,
Okay.
it's just. Oh no!
So, oh no. I know, it's really bad roll.
Yeah, that was a terrible roll.
It's okay. It's okay, Ewan. We'll get through it.
We have to
I
pick a special box on YouTube now if we upload this, because there are minors in the video.
Great. Thanks a lot, minor.
Well, before it was okay when just his pants were in the video.
Right? That could have been anybody.
All right. So, I know exactly where we're going. Oh, great! 2 minors. We have to check 2 boxes now. All right. So,
He's
all
fine, he's
right,
fine.
Dr. Wellington. I know where we're going. So, you just follow me. Like I know which direction north, south, east, and west are. No problem.
The threat is you got a lot of like mud in your boots and you slipped. Now there's some in your pants.
What? Okay. And so then my failures though are I'm not headed towards anything. I'm just like, that's east. We're going east. Squish, squish, squish,
All right,
squish.
well,
Yeah.
you're slogging through the.
And I'm not so much following along as just riding on his shoulder, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
Short shoulders, I guess, depending on how big I am. I think I should be more majestic. You should have to be like a falconer, and I ride on your forearm.
My arm would get very tired very quickly, probably.
Yeah, well, you've been doing it for so long. You have like just one big like beefy arm, like on Idiocracy.
My delt is huge.
Yeah.
Just all the time.
What skill do
I
you
do
need
this
to
exercise.
make
You look like those guys in the like what was that Skittles commercial where they're like all like arm wrestlers and they just got like one big beefy arm.
Great. So a Moncal with one big beefy arm. Great.
Okay, so we're heading east, Joe. I guess.
Okay, I need you both to make a perception check.
Okay.
Which
All right.
What is that?
Perception.
is
That
cunning?
is. Yeah, it's another cunning. Great.
Okay, just do Evan 2 purple and a yellow. Leo. Apparently, you can sense emotions, so you're good at charm checks.
Ah, at charm checks,
Yep,
I can be
you're
a charming bird. Okay, what am I rolling, Joe?
Dude, make it a green, yellow, purple, purple.
Awesome.
Oh.
We both get nothing but a threat. So we now
Fantastic.
both have muddy pants.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
You found some pants. All right.
You don't dress your bird up in a little tiny admiral's uniform? I just assumed that's what I was wearing.
You are now. We're dressed exactly the same. This is not going well.
No.
All right, we
stuck out there.
keep trudging along
You
until
hear TIE fighters scream by overhead, by the way.
make the noise. What? It cut out. I think that's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, it started out pretty good until your audio cut out.
It was like your audio was just like, no, we're not doing that.
Okay, so we hear TIE fighters. Are we like in the forest? You said there was like all these green trees or whatever.
There are trees with green fruit on them.
So we're like in the forest though?
It's not like a really thick forest.
So it's just swampy with sparse trees here and there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You can see for quite a distance, and there's not much to see to the east.
Okay, I am going to. Is my intelligence at all high? Because clearly my cunning is not what I'm
Your
strong at.
intellect is 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Leave the cunning plans to me.
Fair enough. So I'm going to use. We're in an. I'm going to use my education because I am the very model of a modern naval admiral. My education should be high, so I'm going to try to figure out. Let's see. We know what planet we're on. We need to try to remember what the nearest civilization would be based on our last trajectory. And do I have any sort of instruments to tell me where I am? I guess I didn't even think about that.
You have a comlink and a data pad.
Oh, okay. Well,
And a bird.
I want to. And a bird.
And like
So
a
between the
falconer's
three of
glove.
those-
And a falconer's glove.
Between the 3 of those, I should be able to figure out where I am and where the nearest potential spaceport might be. So, education. It's important, kids.
Okay. Let's see. Roll 2 yellow.
Yeah.
You're seeing what you can figure out on your data pad, even though
Yes.
there's not. You don't have a HoloNet connection.
That's fine.
2 yellow, 2 green,
Ooh.
and 2 purple.
Okay. This one's got to be better.
Don't,
I'd call that better.
don't fuck this up, Pranny.
I got one of each good stuff.
Okay, well, you succeed. You found out the nearest settlement that might have a spaceport is. So you're going east. It's actually just to the northeast, and
Aha.
it's maybe about a 2-hour walk on foot.
Mm-hmm.
Your advantage is your data pad tells you that not only are some of the residents there sympathetic to the rebellion, but there is a great day spa.
Oh, Birdie, it's going to be great. Just trust me. It's right over that hill.
And you can decide what your triumph is.
You mean the spa wasn't my triumph?
I guess it could be that. I don't know why spas came in the last time we did Clumsy.
I did. So what's with you and spas?
Star Wars characters just need to relax a bit.
Yeah. What do you think, Birdie? Think we're going to get out of here?
I flap up above the tree line
You can see the village.
to see if I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can easily see it with your Jabba eyes.
What do your bird eyes see?
There's a few squat buildings. There's a really tall one in the middle. There's some,
I point.
smoke coming out.
I like a pointer dog, but a pointer bird. I point my wings. I'm like,
In midair.
yeah, no, I land on his shoulder, and then I'm like,
Okay.
and I confirm the direction of the village. That's
Good job, Birdie. I don't know where I'd be without you. Let's do this. Birdie.
okay.
Okay.
Are we at the village yet?
Yes.
Yeah. Just making sure this cat doesn't jump where she's not supposed to.
I mean, that's what cats do.
Yeah, but there's a
can't
new
stop
stool
them.
that's not usually there. So
Oh.
she's like, ooh, a new way.
You cannot stop a cat from jumping
You
any
don't-
more than you can stop the suns from rising, Annie.
If you don't want them to jump on shit, you should just not have cats in your house.
Oh, they're good. Until I put a stool there
Yeah.
that's not usually there. Yeah, you make it into town. There's kind of sullen-looking townsfolk shoveling mud and wiping mud off of fruit in their stands.
Are they mud farmers?
They're mudders.
No, they're just. I mean, it's just kind of everywhere. So they gotta, you see people scrubbing these green fruit clean of mud.
At least
There's like-
it's not sand.
I was gonna say there's probably some like angsty teen. Is that like
I hate mud.
I hate mud. It's sloppy and it oozes in between your
gets
toes
everywhere.
and it gets everywhere.
There are some kids you see on in front of one building. They're making mud angels in their mud. They're slowly sinking in. They have snorkels.
This is some deep mud we're walking in.
Yeah. So yeah, you're kind of on. I mean, the town isn't much more than just a main street with some big stuff and then smaller buildings out behind that. The tall building that you might assume is like a control tower for the spaceport is all the way down at the end of this long, muddy street.
I love that they have a spaceport, but they can't pave their damn roads.
There's a.
Well,
you see
I mean,
somebody with a horse-like creature. The horse-like creature is in the mud up to above the knees, and the person's just kind of tugging on it.
no, it's like never-ending story.
As long as the horse's name isn't Artax.
There's one guy on a hover board that's just the coolest guy because he's not.
But if you think about it, if this place was being governed by the Empire,
His dad owns the spaceport. So
he
that's
owns the dealership.
So that's why he has the money to have the.
Yeah. Well, his dad's probably the local governor. And if it was the Empire, they would pave everything that the Empire needs, but they wouldn't pave what the locals need.
You could ask a local about the situation if you want, but I mean, there is someone scrubbing mud off stuff in a fruit stand. There are just vendor stands lined up most of the way down. and
Were we
other
supposed to be
businesses.
doing something with this Jedi that we drew? Also, I don't remember. Or is that
Yeah,
You
what?
don't know
What's
he
up with that?
exists.
we don't even know he exists yet? Okay.
Right.
Okay. He hasn't come into the story yet. Okay.
Okay,
No.
I would.
fine.
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, I find the nearest mud brusher, and if it's the person brushing some mud off of some Jogan fruit.
They are not Jogan fruit, actually.
Oh, what are they then?
They're avocados.
Wait, isn't that the name of the planet?
Why do you think they named it that?
Wait, they're not space avocado?
Yeah.
No, they're
yeah,
just
space
avocados.
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 Yeah.
There you go.
There's an apostrophe in there somewhere.
Okay, so what are we asking the mud
Or they're just called
scrubber?
cados.
Hey, you want some Kato? This one's only covered in 20% mud. Best you'll find on this side of the planet.
I promise you that.
It is a human, by the way. He's in a simple garb, white tan tunic, brown robes. It's a hood up.
All right. Well, I'll buy one of those if you tell me What? How many?
No, I'm not a Jedi. Shh.
What?
He pulls
Okay.
his hood up more.
All right. I won't tell anyone that you're a Jedi.
He reaches
Okay.
out and he puts his finger on your lips.
Like Ninja Turtles. Like.
The stormtroopers
Uh,
will hear.
I
If
know.
I was a Jedi, which I'm not,
That's what I was gonna
because
ask you
Jedi
about.
are the worst. Hail the Empire.
What are you? Wait. I'm getting mixed signals here. Do you like the Empire?
Of course I do. And then he winks and like shakes his head.
Okay. Well, can you? He's thinking like, can you tell me? I don't even know. Now I'm just so confused. I talked to Birdie. Birdie, what's your take on this guy? What's this guy's deal? Is he think he's a spy? He might be a spy.
Which you gather is ask spaceship. Ask spaceship. That's
I want you guys to roll a easy perception check. So perception was cunning. So Evan, roll a yellow purple. Leo, roll a yellow green purple.
Boom. Success.
Well, Evan succeeded, which was enough. You've just noticed that since you've been standing there, you and the Kato vendor are now at least 6 inches lower than you were when you stopped.
Okay.
You've sunk into the mud. There are bars on the ceiling, like on the, there's like a canopy over the fruit stand. There are bars, like maybe you'd find in a subway car or something. There's stuff like that there.
Okay. All right. Well, if you could point me towards the spaceport, I would appreciate it. And I wink back at him, thinking it's some sort of local custom.
So you won't appreciate it? He grabs onto the bar and pulls himself out of the mud. He's kind of looking down on you now.
I mean, I want to find the spaceport.
I mean, it's just down the road, like the one road. It's at the end of that.
Oh. All right,
Do
thanks.
you need any other fruit? Like, I can slice stuff too.
I mean,
you won't find any sliced avocados on this street. I'll tell you that.
I mean, I'll just take one. I'll buy one. I hand him some whatever hard currency credits are, or if they're like gold pressed latinum or
Yeah, some kind of metal.
metal. I give him some metal in exchange for a fruit.
It was
And I
just
say,
some like scraps from the escape pod. He looks at it and he's like, what planet is this from?
Can I try and charm him into accepting our currency?
Okay.
Can I be charming?
Yeah.
always are.
I'll do like
Charm
a little
is
like
probably
one of those like
present.
bird dances.
Okay,
Try and
do
distract
two yellows, a green, and a blue. Your sense emotions gets you to add a blue die. Make it a purple and a red.
You said 2 yellow and a green and a blue?
Yep, and a purple and a red.
Boom. Ah. Well, I managed to get a triumph and a despair.
And a success.
Yeah.
So he accepts the money, and he believes it's real, and he gives you more fruit than you even wanted. He's like, just take it. Just take it. You kind of look like the guy in the "Why can't I hold all these limes" picture.
All right then. Here, Birdie, send this for me.
That's your triumph. You just get extra fruit.
What's our despair? Or do we not know what our despair is?
The despair is he's like enamored by this bird now. He's like, I didn't even see that before. Where did you? Is that your friend? Is that and he comes like he pulls himself back out of the mud because he's sinking again. You're at least up to your knees now, unless you've pulled yourself out with one of the.
No, I've been like adjusting myself this whole time.
Okay. He's come around the other side. He took another Kato. He's holding it up to the bird, and he's trying to pet it. That's your despair. He's just really into it right now.
We're thank you for the Katos. We're gonna go. So
I need one more perception check from both of you. That's gonna be like the most common check we do in Clumsy and Random.
Yeah.
So Evan, I want you to do a yellow triple purple. Leo, yellow, green, triple purple. Make it a double purple.
Well, it's all bad.
Okay. Then you just don't see anything. Try it again with a double purple. Evan.
Oh, me.
Yeah. Yellow, double purple.
Yellow, double purple. Slightly better.
Succeeded and a threat. Okay, well, as he lifts his arm up to pet the bird, you notice a cylindrical metal object hanging off of his belt.
Oh.
And your threat is you can't keep your mouth shut about it. So you have to say something out loud right now.
Hey, is that a lightsaber?
What? No, I'm not a Jedi. I'm not a Jedi. And he's like torn between fleeing and like petting the bird. It's like, how did you know? Did the Empire send you?
No.
Just take
no.
it. He pulls it off his belt. Just take it. Get out of here.
He just gives you his lightsaber.
He's like,
Thanks. Man, you're really generous around here.
No, wait, I need that. Can I have it back? I haven't been myself since in about 20 years when everything I knew was killed.
That means run with your lightsaber.
I toss.
So now we're in a.
Throw the avocados at him to distract him and go.
Okay, yeah, you tuck the avocados at him where he's like juggling them now. As you guys make a break for it, the bird has no problem because you can fly, but you've got maybe a 10-foot lead on him, and you're both moving very, very slowly because of how thick the mud is. So you're just like
it's like a slow motion chase,
right towards the spaceport. Like people on the side of the street are just kind of like looking at you guys, like. And now he's shouting, give back the thing that is totally legal to have that I don't care if the Empire knows about.
Okay. We were going to try to bring in Christian, but he's having some technical difficulties. So I'm going to remove him from the chat for now. I think it's just right-click remove friend, yes? I don't want to just be like, you're dead to me.
Something like that, yeah.
From my friend, not from my friends. I just want to get him out of the chat.
Here, I just drew.
What's the kick out of chat button?
Remove from group. Here we go.
Where was that? Where was that my whole life?
Right click on him in the friend list, or in the list of people in the chat. Get out of here, Christian.
Go on, get.
Yeah, I still don't see remove from group. I see remove friend.
Are you looking in, not in like your list of friends, but the list of people in the group?
On the right side of your screen.
Yes, that's what I'm looking at.
So it should just be showing me, Joe, and
maybe only Leo gets that option because he's the group commander.
That could be.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe.
Group commander.
Slow-mo running towards the spaceport.
Slop, 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 slop.
Uh,
We should get environmental advantages because we're used to wet places.
well, he's got no problem because he can fly.
Yeah, I
Yep.
got
You
no
are
problem.
amphibious. You just get to breathe underwater.
You
You
can't breathe
suffer
in mud.
penalty.
Sorry.
I mean, I guess you could try like breaststroke down the street. I don't know.
That's not working.
The dude on the hoverboard comes up and he's just watching. He's like, dude, what's going on?
What's up, bro? Can you give us a hand? I have an important appointment at the spaceport. That's the word.
With my dad?
Yes.
I know his schedule.
Well, yes. I'm a very important person.
He's allergic to fish, so
Okay. Well, I won't get in his food.
I'll go ask him. He does like a quick turnaround that splashes a bunch of mud.
All
All
right.
You didn't stop moving that whole time, but neither
Okay.
did
Thank goodness.
the other guy.
Slurp,
You are
slurp.
getting closer. Everyone on the side of the road is still just kind of staring at you.
What are they staring at?
They're staring at everybody in the middle of the street. A couple people are going. They don't know if this is like a parade
Wait.
or something.
And do I still have an armful of katos?
No, you toss those at him to distract him.
That's right.
That's why you have a lead right now.
I'm gonna fly back and try and get up in the in the Jedi's face, the not Jedi's face,
Yes.
and distract him.
He's
Make it
not a
he
Jedi,
can't,
Bertie.
Run quite
Okay,
as
well
well.
you've flown there, and now he's just like staring at you. He's like stopped running, and he's just like enamored by your plumage again.
Oh yeah,
I'll,
you have it.
I'll rest on his shoulder.
He goes, everybody look. And he's just like he's scratching under your chin.
And I
He's like, what's your name, boy? What's your name?
Make like
What's your
weird,
name, boy?"
like bird purring noises. Like, I don't know.
does
Jeez.
Birdie still have the lightsaber in his mouth?
No, you have it in your hand.
What? When did? No, I tossed it up to you.
Nah, I don't remember that happening.
I said, "Here, Birdie."
Oh, I don't know when you did that.
All right, fine. I will possess the lightsaber. I was going to tell you to smash him.
Yeah, so he's just kind of petting you, and now you see some people. Okay, they come out and they are. They look like they're wearing some kind of uniform. It's clearly not Imperial. It's definitely more something that these locals have cooked up. But maybe it's like almost looks like lab coats. There's two of them slashing through the mud, and they see you guys, and they say, Sylvester, just shouting to the dude. It's like, you got out again? Get back here. And he goes, "Aww."
What? What?
And he goes, no, you can't take me. And he just sits down in the mud. And they start sloshing out. So that's where you're at now. There's these two people in lab coats going out to him.
Okay.
One of them looks at you. Hey, you, did you start this? He's a fragile boy.
No, I'm just passing through.
You can't, he needs to be medicated, and he's not supposed to be selling katos.
I agree. He seems very unhinged. I mean, my poor Birdie.
Hey, he's not unhinged. He's just troubled.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We gotta
Birdie.
take him.
I fly back
Birdie.
over to him.
Otherwise, people will find out. I mean, nothing.
Come on, Birdie.
Nice bird.
Oh, yeah.
For sale?
Oh, all right.
Sylvester gets up and he's like, Birdie! He starts running after you guys again.
Sylvester, stop! Going through the mud. Slurp, 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 slurp.
Are we at the
one of them,
spaceport yet?
Athletics check?
You're very close to the spaceport. One of them pulls out a gun
Rah!
and shoots at Sylvester. Shoots a little dart at him. And he falls over, and it's clearly a tranquilizer, and he seems to become lucid for like a moment as he's fading out, and he looks at you guys and he goes, "Help me. I'm a Jedi. Don't leave me with these people." And then he he gets out and they go, "Nothing to see here," and they have like a really big like powered shovel, like a big spatula that they used to take him out of the mud. And they start
Like a
taking him away.
repulsor spatula?
Right.
Well, man, I don't want to run into any more people impersonating Jedi. That could have gotten us into a lot of trouble.
So you're at the spaceport now. There's
with lightsaber in hand.
there's a very bored-looking, disheveled Imperial at like the ticket counter, the box office or whatever you want to call it.
The box office.
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, I just need to book passage to get off this planet, please.
Why would you want to leave?
I've got family I need to go see.
That'll be how much you got?
I pull out more of the ship pieces because it worked earlier.
He looks goes. No.
Can I
need
can I do
Imperial
my,
credits.
can I try my dance again? Do you think
Okay.
it'll work on him?
Marty, you're up.
Okay, it's gonna be 1 red die to your 2 yellow and 1 green.
Only 1 red to try and convince this Imperial officer to take a
Yeah,
bunch of
he's-
scrap.
Been on this planet for a while.
Hey, wow, I succeeded very well.
Okay, so yeah, he accepts your scrap, and he like claps at your little performance. He goes, "Here's your ticket. The shuttle is just inside."
All right. Take
Um,
the ticket. Go inside.
and he goes, "Bye, Birdie."
Say goodbye, Marty.
So he's like, "Do you have any bags to check?"
No.
And oh wait, I forgot to ask. You're not with the rebels, are you? Can't let rebels
No.
go flying. Okay, that's fine.
Not at all.
Okay, just want to check.
Thank you.
Last
Can't
time I
be
let
too
some
careful.
rebels get on a ship, they sent me to this planet.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know if they found out that I let rebels fly the public transport again. I don't know where they'd send me that's lower than this. They might just kill me in a terrible, excruciating way if they found out that I was doing bad at my job.
That doesn't sound like very good job
Like they
security.
might kill my family and
So,
my
okay.
children.
Well,
And they might. They told me they would kick my dog if this happened again. But as long as you guys say you're not rebels, I'll let you through.
let me throw this at you really quick. Why do you want to be with that kind of an organization if that's how they treat
I
you?
mean, they got good dental.
You know what? You can put a price on dental hygiene.
I mean, they do have good benefits. I mean, if I worked in the private sector, it's hard to find a job that has this kind of benefits.
They expect results.
I mean, yeah, it keeps me motivated, I guess.
All right. Well,
Before this, I was just selling
Katas.
Wampa cakes and some.
All right. Well, you know what? Best of luck to you, and be
Right.
sure to not let any rebels get through. Best
Oh
of
no,
luck.
I love my family.
That's
You
right.
never-
I do too.
You love my family?
I love my family.
Oh my gosh, you're that one guy I met that one time at our party.
Yeah.
How's it been? It's been
Okay,
so long.
you know what? Really, really good. I just got to go home and see my family because I'm right, Birdie. That's right.
Oh, okay, Birdie, I'll let you go.
All right. I'll
Bye,
talk
Night
to you
Rebels.
later.
Okay,
Bye bye.
And then he looks at like a hologram of his family with the little dog sitting there. It's like a motion thing. They're waving at him, and he waves back at the little hologram as he pushes the button that like opens the door to let you in. There's like a public transport shuttle. The landing pad is actually paved because it's run by the Empire.
Ooh.
So yeah, it's sitting there. There's a droid who's operating it. There's one other person on the shuttle. It's
Okay,
sitting
get
there.
on.
Yeah, you guys get on and you fly away. You eventually rejoin the rebellion. They reprimand you for abandoning ship when it had only taken the shields were still up when you abandoned ship.
No one reprimands Admiral Prawn.
You get demoted to maintenance. The Jedi never got to help anybody because everybody thought he was crazy in that town, so they kept him in an asylum and kept him medicated. And the guy running the place, his family was killed, and he was sent to work at Vader's castle mopping. Even though it's so warm there, there's usually no moisture, so he's like just pushing a dry
mop.
Yeah.
It's trying to sweep with a mop, basically.
And that's how that story ends.
Wait, what happened to Birdie again?
He was promoted.
To Grand Admiral.
They were thinking of demoting me too for my role in the whole thing. But then I did my little dance.
Like, oh, we can't stay mad at you.
He actually he led the Battle of Jakku.
All right. Do you
Do we
think
want
Christian
to
can
try
get in
and
and we
bring
can
in
start one
Christian
more?
again?
Yeah.
Do what?
Do we want to try and bring in Christian again and do one
Yes. That's what we're gonna do right now. I just gotta find his name. Let's see if hey, there he is. His
We
computer
see
didn't
him.
die.
But we
computer
can't hear
crashed
you
this time.
Oh, now we hear you.
Yeah, sorry, I pushed the talk on.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet rocket picture back there.
Thanks.
Yes,
We
it
got
is.
it from some local artist guy that was at a Guardians of the Galaxy 2 screening.
I must not have been able to see it when I was over because it's like on the
Oh, yeah,
back
not
side
from
of
where
that
you were sitting.
cabinet. So I never ventured back into that corner while I was there.
You didn't explore the whole depth of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Were you watching just now? Are you familiar with how this works?
Roughly. I've listened to some of them. I was just watching part of it. Yeah, I know that it's like you draw 3, we pick a character, or we get a random one if we don't like any of them.
That's the gist of it.
Yeah.
It's
Got my
all-
physical dice here.
You don't need them.
I'm
So
gonna
what you
roll
need to
those.
do
Well, what if he
is-
wants to roll his physical dice? I mean,
you can. We're just not going to consider their results.
Dang. right, well, then
In
where
chat,
do I
I
roll?
will paste you a little link. You just follow that link, and that's where you can roll dice.
Okie dokie.
I guess when Evan comes back, we can see. Do Evan or you, Leo, want a GM? No problem.
Man, you type almost as loud as Evan.
Clackety clack 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 clack. I've got one of those gamer keyboards.
Mechanical keywords.
All right, I'm in
Where
to
did Evan
this thing. Oh, okay, cool. So it shows what we rolled and everything.
go? Yup.
That way you can see how terrible everyone else is rolling too.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's good. I like to be able to react to what people are doing instead of relying on them to like say, "I rolled this."
I see. I I see that Evans abandoned us.
Yeah, he was
went
out
to the refresher.
I'm thirsty.
after his demotion. He just left.
I'm still thirsty. I've drank all my beverages I've brought down, so now I'm drinking out of my kid's sippy cup.
How many viewers do we got?
7.
I see 5.
I see 7.
Unprecedented numbers for the Jodo cast.
We got up to 9 at one point, so.
Ooh, during Legion?
No, during this.
And then people were like, what are they doing on this mud planet?
It's like they're just like swimming in mud and talking about avocados. This is stupid.
I'm going to start with, we're waiting for Evan to get back. I'm going to start with Christian's character selection.
Big moment.
Here he is. Evan.
Yes.
Hello. Do you or Leo want to GM? Otherwise, I can again. Only if you have a desire to. Or Christian can, you guys.
Yeah.
I'm just honored to
can.
be a guest as a character.
You're gonna, Evan?
I can, unless you want to.
Nah, I'll try it on the other side for once.
Okay.
All right, let's start with Christian's characters. You get a hired thug.
Okay.
Let me see this, okay? A tie ace.
Very cool.
Or a maintenance droid. Or you can wipe them and get stuck with one at random.
This is like the hardest part of the whole thing, right?
Yeah.
Hired thugs, kind of whatever. Tie ace, cool. But maintenance droid is appealing in a very strange way. What level of like sentience are we gonna say this droid has?
I would say like R2 level.
Okay, so I think internal thoughts and can communicate in bloops and bloops.
Yeah. Yeah, but judging by the art, it looks like a Treadwell droid, which it's just like a Roomba, but on tank treads with a giant pole on top and 2 Wally eyes on top of that pole, and some like spider arms sticking.
Some
out.
little arm things, yeah. I'll go. I feel like it's the most clumsy and random tradition to go maintenance droid, so that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, maintenance
I
droid.
feel like tie ace, like I could do too much normal stuff, so.
Leo,
All
you
right.
get a Rebel Alliance liaison, a Bothan spy.
Oh.
Interestingly enough, I was reading that book, The Rebel Files, which is canon, and it almost gave me the impression that they might be hinting towards Bothan referring to like an organization rather than a species,
Huh.
It's true.
like some kind of like a private intelligence firm or cell that you can hire out for stuff like
Boston
spy stuff.
Securities.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know if that's the case or not, but we know that Bothan technically isn't look like that right now, but whatever. For this, if you pick that, it will. Or pirate crew.
Pirate crew.
Like a crewman.
Like a crew member. Yeah.
Mm.
I don't think
It's
you're
like
the
a-
whole crew.
I don't know.
Droid.
Let's
He's multiple people.
give me my rando again. Let's.
All right, here we go. I'm going to cut the deck, and the card it shows is going to be it. A gilded bounty hunter.
Okay.
Whoa, cool.
Okay.
All right.
Am I a Wookiee? Is that
The art shows a Wookiee intimidating a guy, but
You're gilded.
I mean, you might not necessarily.
like
be
is
He's
this like,
covered in
is that-
gold.
I was gonna say, is this like GILD gilded?
Yes.
I just-
No,
Oh, it's like in a
he's
guild.
he's licensed in the Bounty
Oh,
Hunters
I
Guild.
liked it better if I just had
Oh,
like golden filigree all over me.
Yeah, I thought it was gilded like
Super
that.
fancy.
All right, so
Like a
my
gold Boba Fett.
choices
Goldo Fett.
Gold.
are an Imperial Royal Guard, an
Mm.
income engineer, or a wealthy noble?
Oh, which
Ooh, I
one are
kind
you
of
gonna-
like wealthy noble.
The noble, yeah, and the bounty hunter. What's this maintenance droid doing in the mix?
I definitely don't want those. It's between rival or a completely random, or the noble. I think I'm gonna go with the noble. All right, Evan. Here is something you have to incorporate into the story in some manner.
Golden Gary, the
An
famous
IG
bounty
100 Magna Guard.
Is the Magna Guard gilded?
Yes. Well,
Well, if Evan thinks it is. Evan is the supreme leader of this session, so.
Magna Guild.
oh, sorry, I forgot I'm leading this. Okay.
Evan's like, oh yeah, I have to GM this.
I have to
I
think
gotta
of
change
stories.
hats. There we go. All right. So what do we got? We got droid and bounty hunter and noble.
I can read you
Did-
any pertinent information you
did-
need to know from
Did,
those.
did,
Okay.
did Joe pay to have me gilded?
That's up to you.
He's wealthy, so
I mean, that could be like, I hired you out, and I'm like, you're too shabby. Here, wear this.
Yeah, like,
Okay.
how am I supposed to have you like go around to nice affairs with me and stuff if you're looking
now,
like
now imagine we all-
non-Golden Gary?
I imagine. Now I'm imagining the droid's got to be gold plated too.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
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 And
With
it might be,
diamond-
maybe
diamond
one of his hands has like a waxer. It just is buffing everything.
Was it Waxer
Particularly-
a person?
Always buffing. Just
Always
those fuzzy
be
spinning wheels.
ABB.
Making sure all the gold everywhere is nice and shiny.
All right. So,
Hi, Ewan.
hi, Ewan. You are residents in the city planet, the wannabe Coruscant of the Outer Rim.
God damn it. We're on
What?
Terrace, aren't we?
Yes, you are.
Fuck this planet.
I love the smell of the city of romance. Terrace.
Yes.
Oh.
The city planet of Terrace, the Outer Rim wannabe Coruscant.
You're getting
I lit
charged
the-
extra, Christian, to bring me out to Terrace. Oh no.
Are you okay, buddy?
I don't even know what's happening.
They're all here.
He's the droid. He's not charging you.
Oh yeah, I know you, Joe.
It is I, the wealthy noble, Jean-Jacques Jean-Jean. I live in Tari.
Not.
All right.
Funny.
And
I'm a
As,
wealthy baguette mogul on the planet of Tari.
you live on the highest level of Terrace, or as
But
they
of
say on the
course.
highest level, Tari. And you have your. Is it your droid? Is he your droid?
Oh yes, he's my droid. What is his name?
Buffer.
I like
Yes.
I like
His goes,
Gilder.
Yeah, in the chat I put G1LD-3R. So his name's Gilder.
Okay, Gilder.
And I have like a little like pot where I heat up gold and I dump it onto you and then
Like when we go out to restaurants and they hand me like a Knott's golden cup, I'll like hand it to you so you can gild it for me.
yeah, and I like dip it into like a thing on the base of me that like it comes out covered in
You're
gold.
like
and
my
I buff it all
Midas
up.
bot, but without
Yeah.
like the side things.
Yeah, I'm a Midas 2000 bot. And I think as you give your little name introduction and everything, it's like I'm coming up with little like buffer hands, and I'm like buffing the buttons on your jacket so they shine as you're introducing yourself.
All right. And
I've got my Boba
Ed-
Fett shirt on.
ooh,
I have
At,
a Stormtrooper.
I have Jodo cast. And Christian's not wearing his signature.
You have
I'm not
Boba
wearing
Fett,
my,
you
my
have
Star
no,
Wars
shirt.
shirt.
no Star Wars shirts?
No, I'm sorry. I don't have anything Star Wars
It's
nearby that I can
so-
grab.
That's all right.
Man, why did we let this
Such a
guy on the
fascist
stream?
faux pas to participate in a Star Wars tabletop event and not wear a Star Wars shirt.
I'm sorry. I have
like
one
if
in
you
the
go to
other
an
room.
X-wing tournament.
Yeah,
or
he has one. I've seen it.
Yeah, if you go to
It
an X-Wing
exists.
tournament, it's actually required that you wear the Millennium Falcon,
Oh, the
red
red
one, yeah.
T-shirt.
the red Millennium Falcon like blueprint T-shirt. You
No.
have to.
The one that
No.
every
And you
third
would
person
probably
on
like.
Gen
There
Con
was
had
one
on.
episode. I think it might have been the 100th episode of the Star Wars show where they heavily made fun
Oh,
of
yeah.
that shirt. That was pretty.
We were trying to count them at Gen Con, but that you know the numbers became
Did your
exponential.
tooth just? Oh no, that's not your tooth.
What? Did your brother just punch your tooth out?
No, but his
All
tooth
right.
is about ready to fall out. Oh, you're gonna show all of the internet your loose tooth. Okay.
Gross.
Great.
Really?
Keep that in
So-
there. You need those.
Yeah, we're on the internet right now. We're streaming on the internet.
All right.
Live.
You are a resident of the uppermost level of Terrace. You have enjoyed a life of luxury, obviously evidenced by your droid whose sole job is to make things gold for you.
Bloop.
And
We also
you
have some
are-
like food coloring spray. So like when I need to eat something, it can be sprayed gold, but it's not.
Yeah,
toxic.
it's like that gold flake, like that they put in like Goldschlager and stuff. Like, it's not
Yeah.
gonna hurt you, but yeah, it goes like. I'll just roll up and just all over the
I also
food.
picture
Oh, he just goes all over your
I also
food.
picture Joe sometimes with that gold spray just being like the
on Goldfinger.
no, the guys on Mad Max Fury Road with the silver spray, but he's just like
Maybe before we get in a fight or something.
Except it's just like whipped cream, like a ready whip, but it's gold.
You're doing like whippets before getting high.
And you are being approached by the leader of the biggest swoop gang from the lower levels.
Swoop, swoop.
I bid
And-
you good top level day, sir.
He says, I don't really care about your top level stuff. You owe me money, as I recall.
Is not witnessing the sun for the first time payment enough?
I have seen the sun more times than you can count. I've been around the block more times than you've been alive. So,
You've been around the block. more
He's
than
been
once.
around the block, but what he means is he's been around the block twice, which is more times than you've been alive.
Reminds me of the Joker's like the clown is like, this ain't my first rodeo, and the clown dies in second rodeo.
but you bet against us in the last swoop race, and you have not paid up yet.
Uh-huh. I see.
I like that his mustache kind of fits with his character.
And he
I
says,
look back at I would need a moment to talk to my furry friend here. So I turn back to what is my bounty hunter's name?
Golden Gary. That's
Golden Gary. It was just Gary until he came into my service.
yes, and then now I'm Golden Gary.
Actually,
Gary?
oddly enough, your name was non-Golden Gary.
specifically.
Before. Unrelated.
What?
So I turn to Gary, hoping the biker can't hear. Gary,
It's short for Gary Baca.
how much do we owe this man? Is it going to be easier to pay him, or to kill him?
What?
Or it's an even wash? You're saying either choice,
doing?
it's okay for us financially.
So 6 to 1 half dozen the other.
What?
As you guys are discussing this, I reach down with my little like grasper hands to the ground and I start picking rocks off of the ground and I'm dipping them in the gold and buffing them and then I'm handing them to you, Jean,
Like tugging
in like
on
a little
my
pile, and being like, as if to suggest we can convince him these are gold chunks, not just
Oh, I was
Rocks
gonna just
covered
be
in
like,
gold.
"Oh, cute, thanks," and put them in my pocket.
Oh, you can do. I don't know how much you understand me, so.
I picked them up and I go, "Here is your payment. 3 of the finest gold nagos in all of Tari."
And as you say it, I go "Psst," and spray gold into the air.
Confetti filters down.
He says, "Oh, well, why didn't you say that sooner?" And he pockets the gold and says, all right, well, nice doing business with you." And he looks really sad now.
Oh, did you want to go out for dinner or something? I know this great place that sells the best space snails.
They call them spales down below.
Oh, up here we call it space cargo.
He says, nah, I was just really looking forward to, beating you up or killing you.
I mean, for 50 credits, I'll let you fight Golden Gary here.
I thought you were gonna say for 50 credits, I'll let you punch me or something. I'll let you beat me up.
You should, rather than 50 credits, you should just see if you can talk him into giving you the gold nuggets back in exchange for fighting me.
But I'd rather have 50 credits because that's worth
Oh yeah,
more.
that's
Yeah.
true.
The gold nuggets are
That's
for
true.
show
The gold
only.
nuggets have
They're
hardly any gold on
gold-plated.
them.
They're gold plated. They're not actual gold.
they're like
anyway.
costume rocks, costume jewelry. They're for looks more than value.
He says, "Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, because I don't know if did you actually offer to let him pay you to fight one of you?"
To fight Golden
Was
Gary
that
in
offered?
particular.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay,
I offered
50
him.
credits.
He pays me
I'm-
50 credits, and he gets to fight Golden Gary for a little.
All right.
I'm standing behind Joe, like flexing and like polishing my golden armor a little bit, and
All right. So this swoop gang leader says, "Actually, you gave me a really good idea, so I appreciate your time. Would you like to enter? We can sponsor together in a joint partnership. We can get your big man here into the fighting tournament down below. You ever been to one of those? Been to one of the
Never been on the lower levels of Tari.
like never? Not even
Why
once?
would I go down there? There's not much gold.
Nah, but man, they got really good food. They got fighting arenas. They got the Pazak parlors. They got more of the races. I mean, y'all got races up here, but you'll just,
there's like
fancy
humans and Twi'leks and.
Oh, you want some Twi'leks? We got some Twi'leks for
I
you.
mean, if there's enough we got Wookiees, lots of races.
Yeah, I mean, up here it's mostly humans. They don't got a whole lot up here.
I mean, it's not so bad, huh? You know what I mean?
It's a little racist.
it does smell better up here. I say in my Wookiee roars.
Except when you're around a friend, and I like. I think we can be doing the partnership if you let me put some gold on your ensemble. Because
Okay. Yeah.
Jackie Jean can't be going into business with somebody who does not have the gold.
I'm readying
I
my
have
little
a-
pots of gold that are all hot, red hot,
Hot and ready.
hot and ready. 5
My
minutes or
friend
less.
here is
Gilded.
hot and ready for you.
We can, if you are okay, Gilda here will put some gold on you, and then we can be partners.
All right. Well, we are just out in the middle of the walkway, so I'm not going to be, taking off my clothes to have them be all golded up right here in the middle of the outside. Beep boop beep beep.
I just snap my fingers twice as like a go for it to Gilder.
And I start.
Do whatever you gotta do.
I think that there has to be like a camera angle of me with these two little like crucibles, like heated crucibles of gold, and then I start treading slowly towards him, and it's like going over crunches in the sidewalk and stuff, and it's just spilling everywhere, and it's really scary. And then I come up to him. I come up to him, and then I start like I have like other little hands that like dip in and then start covering the buttons or like the zippers. Like that zipper's never coming undone. That zipper's not unzipping. It's a golden zipper now, and it's molten together.
Stay
and
away
all,
from
all of his
away
like
from
belt
my
buckles
crotch.
and everything is what I'm going for. Any sort of metal accent is getting gilded.
Well, he has a he is an older human with a scarred up face, and most of his outfit is cloth and leather, but he's got a lot of like he's got big metal shoulder pads because he thinks those look really cool,
Oh.
and
Used to be a
metal
space marine.
See, he comes from the
Space marine.
He buys from the Dash Rendar catalog.
yes,
Yeah.
and he's got
so
like the metal knee pads and the pauldrons and all that. And
yeah. So all that's getting gilded. I like
Yeah.
have one arm that reaches up and like I put a hand on his shoulder and pull him down so he has to bend down and then I gild his pads. And then I'm like,
No, you and I'm staying down here.
and he's looking good.
All right, and he's got like a giant skull belt buckle. So I
that's
assume
getting gilded.
Ooh.
That's getting gilded, and then I pull out. They look to him maybe like they're real diamonds or gems, but we know that they're just like polycarbonate something. Because this is I'm not using this on Jean. I'm using this on this guy, so I don't use the real stuff. And I pop him into the eyes.
Ooh.
That's golden with like diamond eyes. This guy looks like a really legendary pirate now, probably.
He looks like, oh man, this is like purple gear. And he's like, all right, well, I mean, if you're ready to head down below and go to the fighting arena, we can go. I mean, I'm ready. You ready?
Beep boop.
I mean, my day just opened up. I thought it was going to be a day of torturing and killing you, but not now.
Beep, beep.
This guy's ready.
Mm.
He's ready. Are you ready?
Beep boop.
Let's go.
All right. This guy goes. He's got a droid in tow.
I'm ready to go. I just follow
and-
the nobleman.
And a Wookiee man. I assume nobleman is going.
I think we've lost Joe's audio.
Yeah, I'm going to say so too.
Jean.
You have to.
Jean, come back.
He accidentally.
You're the voice. You're my voice. I'm
He
just a
tried to
lowly
have
voice.
his teeth gilded, and
his mouth was sewn
and
shut.
his mouth
Or
was
molded shut.
yes.
He got too enthusiastic with the spray.
And now he has to do the entire rest of everything by
Pantomime.
Yes.
Come back, audio.
All right. I
Just
will
look at
assume, for the time being, that nobleman is following along. You have
got
the
a
nod.
nod.
Great. All right.
Yes, you can narrate as he figures it out.
All right. So we going down the outside walkway, get to the elevator, and at this point there is a Sith Empire presence on the planet at this time. They don't really, shake the cart. They don't make things real difficult. They just sort of stand there.
Which Sith Empire are we talking about here? Are we talking like a pre-Revan Sith Empire or a post-Revan Sith Empire?
This is the Darth Malik Sith Empire.
Okay, so at this point, Terrace. So this is before he's raised the planet to the ground.
Yes,
essentially.
correct.
So okay.
It is simply being occupied by
Okay,
the Darth Malak forces.
So it's the intra-Revan Sith Empire. It's not the pre or the
Yes.
post-Revan. It's the intra-Revan. Got it.
My favorite kind of Revan. So yeah, see what you see are two silver-clad soldier guys.
Silver?
With silver.
I can think of something that's better than silver. Gold. I don't say that to them. I'm just a droid.
You just you look at them and you go.
Like splashing molten gold everywhere.
Whoa.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we
What?
also can hear like a ringing noise.
Like a low furnacey rumble.
This is the built-in mic on a
What is happening?
It sounds like you're at the end of you're like the room in Saw.
And he's frozen too. I am talking to you from the future.
This is the transmission sent back at the past.
Whatever you do, don't finish this game.
We heard it.
Okay. You should leave the call and come back.
Yeah.
Too snobby to respond.
Okay.
Great.
We're gonna assume that he's just above all this and he's not responding for the time being.
So these two silver-clad Sith soldiers look at this motley group like, all right, where are you going?
Beep. Beep beep. And I hit the large
yeah,
gilded
we're-
guy.
Just
We're down. I forgot. We're down to
just
two guys
yeah.
that don't speak basic, and a third guy who's too snobby to respond.
I just
So
no, which means down.
the two Sith troopers just kind of look at each other like, "What did you say to me?" And and the newly gilded swoop gang leader says, "Oh, don't mind them. They're my business partners. So we're just gonna go down to the lower levels and take care of some business. That's all it is. I promise. No funny stuff. We're definitely not with the Republic. None of that. I promise."
Always a good thing to say anytime you're at a checkpoint.
I thought so.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
we
we
can
can hear you.
See me?
We can see
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Gilderoy
Don't fill me in
Lockhart.
on anything. I was just like texting, walking behind everybody the whole time, completely ignoring everybody.
Okay.
That's fair.
Well, we're at a Sith checkpoint now.
My gold. Okay. As
You have
in,
a gold
like,
BlackBerry.
a place where they need to be like, yes, you can go through. Not if we die later, we'll come back at this spot.
No, I don't believe so. I
no,
think when
not
we
that
die, we're
kind
just
of
dead.
checkpoint.
And I did hear this is KOTOR era terrorists.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm assuming this. I don't know if you were still going to bring this guy in, but he's a few thousand years in the future.
I mean, it's
Oh, you can think of
it's
some
a
creative
battle
ways to.
droid.
You already mentioned time travel.
Yeah, we already.
I mean, technology does not change. Let's be honest.
Not really.
Just in
Just
real life?
targeting
for all we,
computers.
for
and
all we
holograms.
know, the Trade Federation or whoever stole that design, or the Geonosians stole that design.
From an ancient temple.
Yeah.
There you go. They would.
Gary, have you won any fights for me yet?
We are.
We aren't there yet.
Huh?
Beep beep.
So
Yeah,
you
it's all
say
done.
this. So you ask him that as you're still standing in front of two silver-clad Sith troopers, looking at this motley crew, being
No,
talked to mostly by an extremely shady-looking known gang leader who is now covered in gold. And the two Sith troopers look at Nobleman, and say, "Is your lot competing in illegal underground combat by any chance?" Because it
No,
sure sounds like it to me.
no. Mon ami, you are mistaken.
What did you
Spilling
call
gold
me
everywhere.
as the other one?
What?
The other guy, the other Sith trooper says, "What did you just call me?"
That is a Taresian word for buddy.
And they look at each other and they look back at you like, "No one here is your buddy, pal."
You're not my pal, guy, friend. I'd like to try and charm them.
All right,
I assume that's presence.
let me check the character sheet. Yes, charm is presence.
I have 3 in presence, so it's up to you to decide which of those are green and which are yellow.
You have 3?
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm going to say that you probably have at least 2 in charm.
Okay.
So 2 yellow, 1 green, and 3 purple.
I got a wash. Just nothing. I actually
Sure did.
open my mouth with a smile and then close it again.
Okay.
You need a moment.
I think maybe we should try and bribe them.
I go back to the tried and true method of covering rocks in gold.
Work once.
All right, I was
And
thinking
I
maybe
start
we just-
grabbing at your legs and handing you these still hot gold rocks.
I go, and I wink at you. Like we.
One robot.
All right.
I go. You know, we're going to the lower levels to do perfectly legal thing, and to celebrate this, I give you these rocks out of gold. Gold rocks.
Gold pieces,
Not
you might
rocks, just
call them.
gold. We call them nuggos.
Gold.
We call them nuggos up here.
So is this a deception or coercion check?
I would assume it would have to be charm or deception. Probably deception. What is deception under cunning?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I have 3 in that as well.
Could I roll like mechanics or something to see if I give him a buff because they're really good gold rocks? Is that a thing? Is there mechanics? And I thought there was something like that.
Yeah.
That would probably be. You have 1s across the board in all of your abilities. You have no talents.
Well, you didn't have to say that in front of everyone.
If you want to, in fact, what was I gonna say? Coordination, you could do a mechanics.
So I have 1.
Just one. You know
One
what?
green.
I mean, you are a droid. You are.
I'm special made for this
I
purpose.
mean, this
You
is.
are. This is
all
your
up to
job.
Evan. Evan, you can tell him to roll whatever dice you want to roll. I'm just telling you what's on the card.
I just want to be fair. So 1 yellow and 2 purple.
Alrighty.
I assume you
Also
have
a
full
wash.
Okay. Well, I guess I will try and deceive him.
All
now
dice
with
have canceled that.
All right.
3.
So I didn't help. I didn't really
well-
help you sell the case.
All right. I want to give Golden Gary a chance.
I was gonna say at this point I'm getting impatient, and I'm just going to
Making
pick
childlike noises.
pick up both of the troopers and just sort of just be like, and just move them out of our way.
Oh, so you're gonna like bash their heads together.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna escalate.
Just gonna pick them up and move them.
Yes.
Sound like 2 empty soda cans hitting each other.
That's what the
And-
Sith troopers sound like. They're like, whoa, whoa, so they're getting tossed around.
Like a toddler. And they are only armed with like pikes. They don't have
Yeah.
big blasters. They just have pikes. So, give me a an athletics check.
All right.
What does the man have for athletics, if anything?
Or would it be a brawn to pick him up and?
Oh, the bounty hunter.
Yeah, the bounty hunter.
Yes.
Has 2 brawn and 3 agility.
Okay, you have
Athletics is
2.
agility, right?
I would think it would be more of a brawn check.
Athletics is brawn. Yes.
Okay, well,
Hey,
that's 2.
okay, all done.
So
All done.
So if you're skilled in athletics, you'll get
Done.
the bump.
There, all done. Okay, so
Juggling
what am I
mega things.
rolling?
Does he have any ranks in athletics?
Talents, expert tracker, quick draw. Nah, I mean he has ranks if you say he has ranks.
Okay. What's his brawn currently?
2.
You're a bounty hunter. I'm going to say your athletics would be. I mean, you guys are focusing in on exactly what your guys would do, which is why I'm pumping up your dice pretty good. 2 yellow, 3 purple.
Play balls.
Oh my god, here it is.
I
It's happening.
failed, but I got a
But
triumph.
you triumph.
Yes.
Triumph in
You
failure.
didn't pick them up, but you
So
something amazing still
I
happened.
think. So are we near? Are we near the lift?
Yes. I mean,
So-
they were standing right in front of it.
So what happens is I try to pick them up, right? But I get blinded by like the sun glints off my own armor, right? And I'm like, "Ugh," and then I kind of end up tripping myself. I fall over, but in the process I actually throw the Sith down the lift tube. Like they're just down.
Oh, the lift wasn't there. It
No,
was
the
just
lift
empty
wasn't
shaft.
there yet, so they're just down because this is Star Wars. There's no safety rails to stop
course
them from
not.
falling
No
down.
Safety
there.
Sure.
rails weren't invented until like people discovered the Ewoks, and they're like, "Oh my god, why didn't we think of this?"
It's true. True story. All right. So,
Gary,
there they go.
like the way you handle things. That's why I pay you the medium bucks.
And the gang leader is just like, whoa, man. I mean, I wanted to fight you and all, but I don't think I do now. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna be your manager. Is that okay? And
Yeah.
I can be like, sneak up on people from behind and toss salt in their eyes when you're fighting. That's what managers do, right?
I sort of chuckle and polish a bit of my armor. Try and make just continue to pretend like I totally meant to throw those guys down the shaft like that.
All
The whole
right.
time.
Gilder,
Gildo.
Gilderbob.
Ching, 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 ching.
Please, if you will, gild the elevator control buttons before we get in.
Beep, 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 beep. Wheel myself over. Raise up a little higher. Little pots of gold. Pouring it on there, trying not to actually get it so it stops the mechanism from working.
He's
Painting
got
it.
like
Little spinny
the
brushes.
three legs that come out when he raises up and they go like that
Mm-hmm.
underneath his legs.
And then buzz it.
I get
and
on
then they
the-
go shing,
the
and they're
left.
like shiny.
They're so shiny. There's a sound effect involved.
Yeah.
Anime.
As I pull the little brush hand away, and then there's like an anime shine noise.
And as you finish, the elevator just arrives. And as the elevator comes up, you can see 2 dead bodies. And bing!
I get
The
it.
perfect crime. I wheel in.
Everyone, presumably, goes into
Yes.
the lift. And from the outside camera, from the cinematic perspective, it goes back down, and there's still 2 bodies on top, but they've been squished a bit more. And it goes all the way back down.
Mon ami, I did not get your name.
And there is some Space Dave Brubeck playing on the elevator. It's like
Doing a little crabby dance.
Fun fact: this track was played on only gilded instruments.
Like all good music, it's only recorded on golden instruments.
So, Gary, nice weather today, huh?
that song fades out.
I turned to the gang guy. I didn't actually get your name.
He says, "Oh, my name's Gavik. Gavik Dang."
Mr. Dang.
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 Says, "I've been here a long time, but I don't think I've ever met anyone quite like you three. You're almost like heroes from one of those space novellas."
Well, they actually wrote a book about me.
Did
It was
they?
called
Beep beep.
The Golden Boy.
It's called Beep Beep.
Beep boop.
Oh,
in the
man.
droid editions, it was called Beep Beep, but in the basic, it was called The Golden Boy and His Wookiee Toy.
That sounds like
Erotica.
that sounds like a Chuck Tingle book.
He pulls out like his data pad e-reader thing, and it shows the cover. And it's like got Golden Gary. It's basically the classic Star Wars poster, but Golden Gary's in the Luke Skywalker pose, and Jackie John is like grabbing his
In
leg.
the Leia pose.
Yeah.
The Golden Boy and his Wookiee toy.
And
Someone
Golden
put that on
Gary
Wikipedia right now.
It's
He's got-
definitely pornographic in front of me.
Fabio length hair and like oddly defined abs for a Wookiee. It was a bestseller for in my my own personal data pad.
Beep, beep, beep. I pull out a gilded copy of it, the gilded pages, out of like a little compartment in the base where like my treads are, and I'm like beep 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 beep.
I have a signed copy. If you know any, maybe your mother would like to read it, or you. I don't judge.
What? What are you trying to say, man?
If you want to
Anyway.
read this book, you can have this book. It is signed by me. Makes it worth twice as much. So
Signed in
like,
gold.
2 credits.
Two credits.
Normally,
Well,
unsigned, it's worth about 50 credit cents.
Credit
Can I-
sense.
Can I download a
Sub-credit.
sample to see if I like it first?
I mean, if you want to be that guy, yeah.
I open it to like a page, and the page like unfolds. It has like a centerfold in it.
Is there like an audiobook version of this? I don't do a whole lot of
Oh
reading.
yes, I'm so glad you asked. I read the audiobook. I did the read along.
Read along.
The read along is typically
Yes, 'cause
how they
as you-
refer to audiobooks.
You can listen, or you can also watch the bouncing dot.
It's a
go over
golden-
every word. As I read it.
It's a golden record like they put on Voyager. And you play that while you read the book.
Yeah, not Star Trek Voyager.
No.
Actual Voyager. Voyager, as it were.
Well, but yes.
Yes. Says,
Long
"All right, well,
elevator ride, huh?
yeah, it's like I don't know.
Well, I mean, it is
Mass
a long
Effect.
way
Sure.
down to
It's
like.
the Mass Effect elevator.
Beep, beep, and that translates to sure is a long elevator ride. The big load screen.
And finally, what seems like forever, the elevator stops and it opens up. And as soon as the doors open, it doesn't smell like super gross compared to the highest level. The highest level, it smelled like fresh air and flowers, things that don't really exist on this planet because everything's
gold.
and gold. It smells like
Smell
flowers
like gold.
and gold. But down here, it smells like exhaust and motor oil, but also food. Like there is some pleasant smells mixed in with, not like, it doesn't smell like poop. It just smells
an
like
apartment building that's on top of like a muffler shop. Is what
So this is the smell
Yes.
of the.
like there's like stew and also
floor.
car exhaust.
Yeah. I mean, it's basically you're walking down any street in Manhattan. You smell car exhaust, but you also smell food. It says, well, welcome to the lower level, as we call it down here.
Smells like the proletariat down here.
I look around and
I don't know
see
what those
nothing
words
gold.
are, man. You trying to gild some stuff?
No, I look around and I see nothing gold, and I know that truly my work has just begun. I look wistfully off down the alley or whatever.
You remind me of like on Wall-E. There's that one robot who like spends the whole movie like following around behind people, like cleaning up their footprints. Like I imagine you like being that guy, only
Always gilding things.
Always be gilding. All right.
ABG.
And yes, everything here is either like chrome that desperately needs to be cleaned, or gunmetal, or just like a plasteel that's been painted over, but not well painted over. And so there you go. And the gang leader's like, all right, well, follow me. Did you guys need to stop off for anything? You hungry? I know this great place down here that sells gorgs for. You can get gorg nuggets for like a credit a piece.
Gorg
See,
nuts.
the thing with gorgs, I only enjoy it if I see the life leave its eyes on the plate.
You want to do it yourself? Because we
Very
can make
fresh.
that happen.
I mean, this is part of the thrill of being rich, is watching things die with no consequences.
Which translates into how much to eat the gorg raw.
Well, I mean,
I don't know if any of us speak Wookiee.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone here actually speaks Wookiee or not, but
I look at the droid. Do you know what he just said?
Beep boop.
I understood that.
I definitely don't speak Wookiee.
Let's go to this gorg place and live a life in the shoes of the peasants.
All right, so
I'm having so much fun. This is really. When I was a boy, my mom told me that there was vermin who lived under the ground, and I had no idea. I thought it was Child's Tale.
You ain't
She
seen
also
nothing.
says, when you grow up, you better have a consistent accent. Otherwise, I would be so disappointed.
Yeah, your accent is a total affectation. It's not even close to real.
He's the only person on Terrace that speaks Wookiee.
Yes. So gang leader, what was it? Gavik Dang.
Yeah, Mr.
Gavik
Dang.
Dang leads you to these are all like.
does he have to change his now that he's partners with Jean
With the Golden Boy.
John? Does he have to change his name to Golden Gavik to match Golden Gary?
That I don't know, that hasn't been brought up yet.
I've thought about it.
You haven't demanded it yet.
Right.
Yeah, that's part of the negotiation. We haven't gotten to that phase.
Yeah. My actual Wookiee name was not Gary. I was forced to change my name as conditions of my employment.
That's your slave name, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Oh my.
All
right.
He's paid some.
Well, Gavik leads the group to the closest food counter. It's basically, think of like, a mall food court. And he takes you over to
exactly like a modern mall food court.
exactly, or it looks exactly like a '90s mall food court.
Would you like free samples? Free samples, Cajun food.
Yep. You got bourbon chicken,
Yep.
of course.
I take a little
Chicken
thing
teriyaki.
of chicken.
Yep. But is it chicken?
I gild it. And I put it in a little compartment on the base of my body.
I go up to the counter and I just go.
Beep beep
And
beep beep.
a
I'm also flagging someone down for you, my
a
beloved master.
basilisk female comes up to the counter.
Beep.
She is wearing a
I make
Tank-
the Futurama snoo reaction phase.
I missed most of that.
It's basically going back and
like
forth between
arousal and
pleasure and
disgust.
horror. Yeah.
Okay. And so this female basilisk has a tank top and an apron, but the tank top sort of like it has one set of holes for one set of arms and then another set of holes for the other set of arms. And she's like, "Well, what do you want?"
I would like. What do you guys want? Do you want me? Are you guys ready? Or do we need a minute? I think we're gonna need a minute.
All right, you'll take your time when you're ready to order. You just holler for old Zola.
Well,
Okay.
I just tried to put in my order. Does she understand Wookiee? Maybe she understood what I was ordering.
I mean, it's you all are talking at the same. I don't mean you three. Your characters are all talking at the same time. You're like all trying to be like, no, I need more time. No, I want this. No, I want a Coke. No, I want this, that. I didn't order Dr. Pepper. I wanted a Coke.
I want a liter of cola.
And so Zola was like, with all four arms, like, hold on, like to each one of you, each hand goes to one of you, and like,
Does she
hold
have
on
a
a second.
Confederate flag tattoo on one of her shoulders?
No, it's on her ankle, so you can't see it, but it's there.
Lower back.
The house arrest bracelet covers it.
She says, "All right, one at a time now. All right, you there, furry fella. What did you want? You want a number 3? All right, you want some space chips with that?
Love space chips.
Oh.
No, you just want just by itself. Number 3 by itself. Got it. All right, you little bucket boy. What you want?
Is that me?
Yeah.
I'm the little bucket boy. What's the on the menu of like? I think this is like a Chinese restaurant menu where like everything has pictures.
Yes.
What's the most golden looking?
That would
Just
be
some sort of like golden fried food.
Yes, it would
Space chips.
be General
Grievous's. The first.
Yes.
General.
This
The
is way
original.
before he was alive. Yeah.
Yep.
General Grievous's Gorg chips, deep fried.
Deep fried. It's deep fried Gorg nuggets served on a bed of rice with
Okay.
a spicy sauce on top.
I have like a little spindly arm that like keeps unfolding smaller spindly arms until I point at that, and then I point at the fried option. Yeah, and then I point like I want the fried one. I want that. I want the fried one. Beep beep.
All right, we're gonna get you a number 1 with extra fried. Is that right? Did I hear that correct? You want double fried?
Beep beep. And I have little red hot gold buckets. I'm waving at her.
All right. All right, and let's see here. She points at gang leader like, "Oh, I know what you want.
Hi, Yue.
You're here every day. I got you." So then she looks
I see
at
you're coming downstairs.
nobleman like, "What you want, pretty boy?"
I would like one order of well done Gorg
Uh huh.
And 1 order of extremely rare Gorg.
All right, the well done. You want that breaded or grilled?
Both.
Grilled and okay. Well, we got to
Which
upcharge.
first?
Yeah.
Both.
One way costs more than the other.
Okay, just breaded.
Just breaded.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. And did you want that on a bun?
Is that normal? Do the peasants here like buns? Because I'm going for some real average Joe experience, as I adjust
right.
my golden spectacles.
All four, both sets of hands are just like, all right. I tell you what, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this right. So I'm gonna make you a sandwich. It's gonna be this giant, squished Gorg fillet. Breaded,
one of these
deep
things.
fried.
God.
One of those things. And
Okay.
you're gonna have. Yep. What?
I need the extra rare Gorg.
All right. So that one, we're just gonna skin it.
No skinning.
No skin. You want skin on Gorg?
I just need one that's not dead.
Extra.
All
rare.
right.
And a really sharp knife, please.
You want? Wait. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute here. So you want? Yeah. If we can,
My little arm comes up and it goes ting, and there's a little knife on like a little prong that you can.
Okay, I don't need the knife.
It's golden, of course.
I have my own.
All right. I don't know if we can share the tenderloin with Twitch chat or not. They need to know the joy that is the Indiana tenderloin sandwich.
Yeah, I can put it in there.
Okay.
You can just open it and then select share your screen for a second.
Put the link to this hot image of what I imagine this Gorg tenderloin looks like.
So to be completely
serious,
tenderloins.
no
Right there.
ambiguousness,
Delicious.
I want to be able to enjoy a nice Gorg meal, and I want the thrill of taking the life of my dinner, but I don't want the weight.
Oh, okay. So you wanna kill it?
The most dangerous game.
Oh, I don't have any live ones here. These are ready for frying.
Beep boo.
Fine, I will kill something else later.
All right. So you just want the regular one then?
Yes.
I take the golden knife back out of your hand. Hold it up.
All right. Well, all right. She waves a set of arms to you. Just says, if you want to get yourself alive, anything, I know a guy. Just saying. If you're
What's his name? I would love to kill him.
no, he's not. I don't want you to kill him. He can get you something else to kill.
Does that work too?
I mean, I thought so. He can get you more things. If you kill him, that's just one. But he can get you more things to kill. That's what you want, right?
This is like the most unscrupulous food court employee ever.
Yeah.
I mean, now I don't even know. My mood, it changes like the price of silver. That's why you invest in gold. It's very fixed.
All right. Well, okay. Look, if you still want to do this later on, you come talk to old Zola after you get done with your Gorgs.
Okay.
All right. So
I take her card off of the counter on a little thing and I put it into like a Robo Rolodex.
and
Please.
the name of the place is
Gilda, did I just see you take a card and not gild it first?
Beep boo. Hold it out. Stick it into the molten gold, take it out, and then it's just the gold all just dissolves as the paper burns underneath, and I just put it in the Rolodex with like this pile of gold.
Good boy.
Beep beep.
All right. So
On that note, I'm going to go to the bathroom, but you guys continue. I'm about to pee
Great.
my pants. I'm sorry. I go into low power mode for a moment.
In shame.
low power of shame. All right. So Zola goes in the back, and a few minutes later of awkward standing around, shifting your feet back and forth, unless you want to do something particular. All of the Gorg meals arrive. They are all in styrofoam containers with little toothpicks in them with different colored frill on top to denote whose is whose. And she, calls out the orders and gives a wink to Nobleman as the line continues for more orders to keep coming in. It's basically her and a protocol droid that are taking care of everything, but he's in the back trying to work the fryer.
Uh,
All right, let's eat.
All right, so
Merci.
she says, "Smell you later."
What did you just say to me? Gary! Gary!
Ah!
Gary!
I jump over the counter and tackle her.
Whoa, Gary!
What? And she's like, "What in tarnation?" And she like grabs at your hair. I guess give me a brawl check, please.
Your brawl was 2, I believe.
That was my brawn, yeah.
Your brawn is 2, your agility is 3.
No, you and don't.
All right, so first of all, athletics to see if you jump over the counter.
Okay, what am I rolling?
We said what? You've got a brawl of 2, right?
Yeah.
All
Why are we
right.
jumping the counter? Sorry.
Because
I'm out of low power mode.
Beep beep.
the Zola, she was talking shit.
Okay.
She said, "Smell you later."
Yeah, so she had to get hit. I get it.
Uh-huh.
And I only get it, I respect it.
So, Golden Gary is going to try to leap over the counter with an athletics check.
Yeah, you're way up there.
So give me 2 yellows and just 2 purples.
Roll. I don't succeed getting over the counter, but I do have some advantages.
Some good stuff happens. Do you want
Yes.
something good to happen, or you just want to bank those for?
I don't know. I mean,
So what happens is your head like snaps too when Nobleman is like, "Gary, go get her." She is inside.
he didn't even really say that. He was just like, Gary, and I just assumed that this is what he wanted. And
Okay. So even if it's not what he wanted, you take a running charge and you try to leap over the counter, and you fail. You don't make it over the counter. You sort of.
turns out there's actually like a transparent steel. I just
say the
slam
floor
into
was,
that.
like super greasy. But hey, if there's a transparent
juice.
steel, yeah. If there's a transparent, I can't say that word. If you slam into a piece of glass that you didn't know was there, since you declared it, you said that's what happened.
Yep, it's there.
It's canon.
So I smashed into it so I don't get over the counter to get at Zola. But with using my advantages, I want to be able to break the glass like material, space glass. That's
So but you don't make it through. You just sort of like smash against it and slide down the grease.
Yeah, I'm like, but then like from where I smashed, there was like it like
Crack.
starts to like spider web out. And it's
Spiders
like,
out.
and then it just goes, psh, and there's like in a shower of glass shards all over me too.
In your fur.
And
Zola.
in the food.
In the food.
Is it in our food, or had we already pulled our food
We
away?
already
from
had
us?
our food. We were walking
Yeah, we-
away from the counter with our food when she said this.
I was biting my thing because after I said Gary, and then I started eating already, and I look over at Gavik and I go, "So how much money
He
do we
doesn't
spend?
swallow. He just chews it. He gets the taste. He doesn't want to
Yeah.
swallow it.
How
He has a
much?
spit bucket. He spits it into bucket boy.
I'm carrying a little bucket. that I'm
Spit
pouring
on.
gold on.
How much credits do we stand to win from this fight? You said we come down here for Gary to fight for us. He's fighting.
And Gavik is taking a chomp out of his Gorg po' boy sandwich.
Oh, I
And
see you knocked over all my scaffolding, Ewan. That's good, thanks. No, not the trees, not the trees.
Not the trees.
Not the bees.
And he sees Golden Gary
You would know.
take a running leap at the counter. He's like, "What is he doing?" And Gary smashes into the glass, and all the glass explodes.
Yeah, and I'm like looking back and forth. I'm like trying to decide, like, do I stay with my nobleman guy here, or do I go help with this situation? Or do I gild my nuggets?
I think we all know what the correct choice is here.
Yeah, life's many
Gildo,
questions.
I want you to gild my astonishment. Make it happen.
You look around, so I guess you turn and look astonished, and then I come up and he has like these are like little nozzle-shaped hands that come up next to your eyebrows, and I go, and it's like little gold, like that gold, like hair coloring spray that makes your eyebrows gold.
He's airbrushing you.
Yeah, I airbrush your eyebrows gold so we can see you going. And it's
And they kind of stick that way. So as I look back down at you, I'm still like, but he
yeah.
goes,
Now you just permanently have like,
I am impressed. I did not think you could do it. This is why you are the best, Gildo. I hold out my little for this bump. I assume you have an appendage specifically for that.
it's like a little like claw game claw that comes out. It's a little golden, really ornate fist.
like Jamie Lannister's golden fist.
Yes, yeah.
It's
It's like that, but it's tiny.
I will give you the
One
golden feast.
So for the rest of the session, unless it like is biodegradable, my eyebrows are in just shock.
Yeah. For now.
That's up to you. I mean, if it goes away eventually, if you have to get it redone every so often, that seems in character too.
It might fade after a while.
No.
You just waste all that gold spray. So Gary has jumped at the glass. The glass is shattered. Gary is on his butt, covered in glass and Gorg grease, the 3Gs, and the rest of you are off,
Golly.
sitting at a table in the food court while this is happening. And Zola is like slams all four of her arms down, like practically in the food, the pre-made food of sweet and sour Gorg and General Gorg and every other
Gorglomain.
grossness. Yes. House special Gorg Lomain. And she's like, "What is this?" And she like leans over the counter like, "What do you think you're doing?"
You implied. So let me explain. Calm down.
Don't you tell me to calm down.
Calm down. Calm down. We make it okay. So what happened is, I think you implied that I had a smell This I did not take kindly to. I called to my associate, and he wanted to make you dead.
Well, I got that last part. How you gonna make this? You owe me some glass and some food for lost wages. I'm gonna have to close down.
Madame, you
What
owe me
did you
some.
call me? And
Madame.
she reaches behind her and she pulls out a vibro sword
A vibro sword.
in each hand.
Now, I say, you owe me respect. I owe you glass. It's even.
And she says, I don't owe you poodoo. And she attempts to leap the counter also.
Okay.
And
I attempt to grab her and trip her as she's leaping over me.
you are on your butt. I mean, you can. Okay, I'll put it.
Yeah,
I'll put
exactly.
a black die
I'm a
here.
Wookiee. I have a really damn long arms.
Okay, so one black die, and I mean she is a large individual, so we'll make it 3 purple. But she is strong, so 3 green. Leaping counters is not one of her trained skills. So we're going to make it 3 green, 3 purple, and 1 black since you are trying to hinder her. All dice have canceled out.
Wow, that's 7 dice.
So she
That
does not
happens a lot.
succeed, and I've tripped her.
I thought it was the other way around. Was this who rolled those dice?
I did.
Zola.
Oh,
did.
okay, then yeah. Sorry, I wasn't looking. So yeah, she gets tripped.
So she is like halfway. She's like laying on top of the food at this point. She did not make it all the way over because you like.
Well, no, it would have been like she would have been like up on the counter, and then like as she was getting down on the counter, because I was on the other side of the counter.
Right.
So it would have been. Well, I guess I don't know which way she fell after I grabbed at her. I guess she could have fallen back on the counter onto the food.
She tried to like readjust her forward momentum, and she sort of slid back.
Onto the food and glass shards.
Well, I mean, at this point, the glass shards have sort of sunk into the soupy food. Yeah.
Oh yeah, like the mud on avocado.
That's right. So she is currently just like slumped over the counter with food beneath her.
Gary, do
Ah,
you still have the gilded binders?
ah. I waved. Yes, I'm gonna.
I like her food. We should take her home with us.
And I walk up, I stand up and start putting the binders on her, or attempting to.
How many pairs of binders do you have? Just one?
I
Yes.
carry 4 pairs of gilded binders on me at all times.
Okay, so that's enough
Yeah,
for
just in case.
a 4-armed individual.
never know.
You never know when we are going to find someone else that
So-
you decide to press into slavery. This is not an uncommon occurrence.
Do you handcuff
Bring him home.
right, left, or left, and right?
I think you do left, right, and then
No,
you bind them to behind the back.
You do left, right in the front, and then you do the second pair of arms behind the back. I mean, this is. I mean,
Oh yeah, then they can't.
And then you use the
like-
other 2 pairs for feet, and then like you connect the ones in the middle together.
Well,
I mean,
she's gotta be able to
this
walk.
is just. I mean, I am an experienced bounty hunter. This is not the first time I've had to put binders on a basilisk.
Certainly not.
Gavik,
Yeah.
He's becoming less and less sure about this partnership.
I mean, all he wanted to do was murder somebody. That's all he wanted to do today. He didn't sign up for this.
So we have now. Does he need a check to put the binders on, or is she just down for the count?
It really didn't go well for her. I mean, it wasn't like super bad, but we can say for the sake of brevity, for brevity's sake, you managed to cuff her.
Gavik, we are having so much fun down here on the lower levels of Tari. We would like to go see one of these fights now. We had a little fight. Now
Little
we'd
preview
like
fight.
a big fight. We have Cook. We could we could make her fight. She's as big. She's probably very fun to watch fight. Or we can take her home. It's very common on the upper levels that people just, all of my friends, they say, hey, I got a new person, don't know where they came from, I don't have to pay them, but they live with me and they can't leave. It's very normal. It's very okay.
In my culture,
It's very okay.
I like how now Terrace has become like this super decadent society that probably deserves what Malik gave it.
Yes.
It's my heritage. It's all I've grown up knowing.
Gavik
So
is
it's-
kind of growing more and more disgusted by you by the second. Like, I mean, I'm a gang leader, and this is not good. These things that you're saying, they just go
But-
against
I
like
am confused.
decency.
Against what?
Decency.
What is this word? I
Do
check my
you
data
not know
pad.
what this is?
I check my data pad. I look at the dictionary app, and there's no results for it in like the upper class.
It's called the Richmond's Dictionary.
I'm sorry.
Third
I do
edition.
not. Pardon? I do not know this word.
All right, look, we need to get you back upstairs before
I'm
anything
having
else.
so much
happens.
fun.
I'm
That guy.
you
Zach,
know
can
what?
we have him
I'm
too?
glad.
I just pointed at a random guy over there. Can we have him? Can we take him with us?
Eventually, as you're doing this, her protocol droid comes out from behind the counter as he's been working the deep fryer, and he says, "Madam Zola, can you please explain to me why the orders have stopped coming in?"
She conscious?
Kind of. He like walks over, and he like pokes her with a spatula.
I
Madam
just.
Zola.
I
What
bat
color
the
is this
spatula
droid?
away. I'm like, hey, she's ours now. No.
What color is the droid?
He is Bugman's Glow.
Okay. I look at Gildo or Gilder and I go, and then I point at the protocol droid.
I take
He has-
out
He
my
has
little.
he has some highlights of lead belcher.
I take out my little golden pots, and then up
Are
on
they
my
sitting
head,
up?
where my little like Wally head is, a little like ring comes up, goes like out of like a little compartment, and then I put the pot into that ring, and then like where I have the tread body and the pole, I go, boing, and I like catapult the little pot of molten gold right onto the droid's face. And it
Okay.
goes like twing, 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 and I just
Très bien.
loading them in.
Let's see here.
Très bien, Gilda.
That would be a ranged light.
Okay.
Roll.
You have to just make up what you want me to roll for this.
So that's agility. So if we can check
One.
his agility
Which
of
is
It's
one.
one. I have ones on everything.
Okay.
But he is a professional.
He is. So let's make that a yellow
Okay.
and 2 purple. A threat.
Oh.
So you
One
did
threat.
not hit him, but you did hit.
So they go and break against the wall of the up on the menu, molten
Pass her
gold.
by.
and they do splatter on another person. We will say.
Why is there molten gold in this restaurant?
I'm trying to think of someone appropriate that would be
a Magna Guard.
a Magna Guard. Yeah, it is a
It all
Magna
comes
Guard.
full circle.
That's right. He gets splashed with the molten gold. The torso,
I was half expecting the droid coming out of the kitchen to be the Magna Guard.
I thought that was what we were gonna see too.
But
I completely forgot about the Magna
No,
Guard.
he was just eating there. He's just sitting there going like, huh?
He's like got a spoonful of nuts and bolts.
Yeah.
he's just like smashing. He's smashing Gorg nuggets into like his faceplate. Just.
I was programmed to eat.
I enjoy the taste of
Why?
organic blood. I get the iron from the blood for my systems. I don't
So
use oil.
inefficient.
He stands up and he's facing the other direction. The head spins around to face you, and then the torso spins around to face the same direction. And he comes at you. He's like, "What is going on here?"
And I'm loading another pot into my head. Backing up a little.
He takes that as you're getting ready to attack, and he pulls out his staff thing, electro staff, because he's a Magna Guard, and he gets into a ready stance, ready to fight the little droid.
Do I have any?
Gary.
Do I have any weapons?
It says
You're a
you
bounty
have a disruptor pistol, 2 stun
Disrupt this guy.
grenades.
Stun grenades ain't gonna help me against the droid.
Bolas,
Bolas?
Tie him up.
armored clothing, a jetpack, and a utility belt.
Jetpack.
Jetpack.
Django fed it.
Nice.
I don't know if that's in focus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Compassionate souls are not drawn to bounty hunting. While many hunters make a good
Abilities.
living working for.
None.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Disruptor.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to quick draw my disruptor.
Well, your
And,
agility is
do
3.
we need to do initiative or whatever?
Nope.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna try and I'm gonna try and quick draw my disruptor and fire off a shot at him.
Go for it.
What do
Range
I roll?
light.
What do I roll, son?
Is it? I assume it's a hand disruptor. Or is it? Oh wait, no.
Disruptor
Is this like a
pistol.
rifle? Oh,
Disruptor
pistol. Range light. Range
Yep.
light.
Your agility is 3, so whatever Evan thinks you've got going there.
2 yellow, 1 green. And have you gotten off the floor yet?
Well, I've stood up and I've handcuffed.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
So,
Well,
yes.
I didn't know if you were just
Yeah.
like laying there, like cuffs. So
what's-
this is
so it's a
short range.
So two is it?
2
for
purples.
short?
Yes.
Don't need that black die anymore.
Nope.
Whoa! I blasted
Hey-o.
the shit out of him.
Oh my god.
So
Yeah.
it does. If we care about the nitty gritty of the stats, it does 10 damage. Its base damage is 10, so you've done what, 14?
Yeah.
Yeah.
However, I do have a threat though, so
If
do with it what you will, Evan.
Evan, if you care, I also have the stats on the Magna Guard's wound threshold and soak value.
I don't care enough at this
Okay.
point. You fire your disruptor, and how badly
He's disrupted.
He is disrupted.
Yeah.
How badly do you want this person or droid to have its existence ended?
I feel like it's just done. Donezo. It pulls like an exact Grievous pose where it goes, gold shoots out his eyes.
And you collect it.
Yeah. Collected for my gold reserves.
Okay, so he takes the shot, Like it goes right in the side. It hits every major system. It sort of melts inside. It screams in agony and slumps to the floor. And you now have a Magna Guard Carapace at your disposal and an Electro Staff.
Hey, now that I know, now
I
that
give Gary a high five.
and now that I know I have my bolas, I feel like I should try whipping one at that guy who he was just a little bit ago was like, oh, can I have him? Although by this point, he's that guy's probably run away now that there's shots being fired and stuff like that.
Like, I feel like this needs to end with my character being eaten by like poor people or something. Like, can't have a good ending for.
Well, there's still the cook. We still have the cook bot.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Well, and honestly, Gavik at this point is just like, I'm through with this.
Yeah. You wear the gold. You are in the Golden Boys.
Nope.
If you want out, you give the gold back.
I look at him.
He drops
I look at him and I go,
The zipper too. The zipper too.
Yeah, he's got his belt. You gotta take your belt off.
Is he running?
Was it?
I look at him and I ready my catapult neck.
Yes, figure out what you want to do with him. I have to go. Right.
So as he's running, I'm gonna go doing.
No.
To launch
Oh
the thing
man,
at
I
him.
wanted to throw my bolas at him as he was.
We could do both.
I
mean,
Gold.
you
They'll
could follow
build
him.
the
Yes,
net.
this is a move we've worked on before, where I throw my bolas
And they shatter the
and
porcelain,
the molten gold hits the bolas in midair, and they turn into golden
molten bolas.
That can't be
That's what we're going
There's
for.
there's little chunks of little bits of molten gold flying off of them all over the food court.
All over the
spinning around.
All right, I think that's probably going to be like a combined, like some kind of agility check for both of you, right? I don't know if you got that one.
I picked up on.
We're doing a
what you're
joint
putting down.
bolas gold attack.
Yeah. I'm throwing my bolas at the same time as he's flinging his gold at Gavik.
All right,
And the gold is gonna hit the bolas, and it's a combination attack. We've trained on this.
On this front.
In that case, you're each going to get a blue boost die. So whatever.
Should I roll what I rolled for the last attack?
Yes.
Okay.
And what did we say? 2 yellow and a green for an agility move, an agility combat move.
Looks like Christian rolled 1.
Mine was 1 yellow and 2 purple.
Yeah, and I rolled 2
Okay.
yellow and a green.
So there's my roll with my boost.
So
Success and a threat. Or no.
yeah, success and a threat.
Yes, success.
And
Yeah,
I got
that's right.
I got a bunch more.
Oh my
successes
god, we
and a-
perfectly executed it.
Yes, you did. And the threat though is really just the
From the molten
effect of the
gold
gold
flying.
flicking around all over the place.
I get speckled in some gold. It like hits my face. It burns the skin, but I just go,
It's like when you get wax on your skin, like it hurts a little, but then you're just like, let's peel that off. You're just like, yes, peel it off.
This is really just like a nice lunch in the lower levels. for
There's
us.
still people in the food court just kind of eating, like looking, like minding their own business, like.
He just gets covered in these molten gold bolas, and it's like he's just like liquefying and screaming, and gold flying everywhere. Not
Gary?
like this. Not like this.
Gary, I think our time in the under places.
You got the Star Wars battleship open. Congratulations! Look at this little bag full of like little tiny TIE fighters and stuff.
There goes there.
Oh well.
I think our time in the lower levels is done. I say,
Gary?
I'm
moves.
almost done. Then we'll play. Okay.
Beep,
I'm almost
boop,
done.
boop.
Gary, I think you should take our 2 new friends, and we will go back up to home on Terry, and we will have a dinner party for our friends. We have a new cook who can cater to party. They will be so thrilled to know that there are actually poor people who live under the ground. It's going to be hilarious.
Beep. Boo.
And that's when it closes out with just like the.
Yeah, the Looney Tunes. It's like me going, "Pew!" And it goes.
Oh my goodness!
Another exciting adventure.
Good.
Another exciting adventure.
The gourd.
You've solved my gang leader puzzle.
The Golden Boy and his Wookiee toy strike again in the Undercity of Terra.
Yep, and then I went on to fund many elections on Terrace with my dirty gold money.
Until Darth Malik bombarded the city.
Yeah, he didn't realize he was doing the world a favor, the galaxy a favor. Did he? I don't remember why he did that.
Because he was angry.
Yeah.
And what did Golden Gary do after that?
Continued to throw bolas and
You became an Olympic bola tosser.
yeah.
Yeah, this is where there's like a freeze frame of them with the text that says Golden Gary went on to gold medal.
Only gold. He got a bronze.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I just had gilded before we actually showed it to Jean, so he didn't even know.
Even though it says like third place,
It's still gold. And what did Golden Droid do? Gilder.
I think that he continued gilding for many days until he eventually came upon. At first, he didn't look at it because he thought it was silver, but then he looked at it and he saw it was platinum, and it opened up a whole new world for him. And now he's a platinum-er. And
A platter.
yeah, and he's slowly platinuming himself so that he can start platinuming the world. You know, it's better than a gold world, a platinum world. That's the Gilder promise.
I think Zola went on to just rebel and kill John in his sleep and feed him to his rich friends. Who then found out the truth.
She was slowly
she's like,
poisoning him.
like over years, like she finally killed him, and then she served him to like his guests at a dinner party. They're
Yes.
like, "Where's Jean?" And then she comes out, she's like, "You're eating Jean," because she thinks it's going to be this evil reveal, and then they're also evil. They just go, and then they keep eating.
Good ones. They're like, haha, good one, Zola. We'll never release you. Just really creepy and sad.
One by one, she cooks all of them.
Yeah.
Until they're all
And
gone.
none of them care. They're just like, ah.
Until like 100 years later, she's in like an empty castle, the upper level by herself. And then Gilder comes in and he's like plotting it out, and he's like, "Hey guys," and no one's there.
I'm back from my trip abroad, learning the ways of platinum.
Oh, goodness gracious me. All right. Well,
We've done
I
it.
think that's it for Clumsy and Rand. So I'm glad, Christian, you were able to join us for this.
Me too. It was very fun.
Yes, I'm hoping that this little dealio might become a bit more frequent, because this I think this worked pretty darn well, quite honestly.
Just the videoing. Yeah, I think it works well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Evan is doing his best to make sure I have to wear clothes while we podcast.
I know it's hard.
Please do. Well, I mean, if you can run around without pants on, we saw that.
I do my best podcasting while nude, and you're just stifling
I get it.
me.
Well, I think
Well,
I
really,
wanna get
it's more like Twitch policies that are stifling you.
set up
There's
for
really
the
it's them.
next bit of programming we've got here, but we should, Evan, why don't you shout out what we're actually doing here again before we sign up?
We are. What are we doing?
For the kids.
The
For
schedule
raising
for the
money.
kids. Yes. This is our 24-hour gaming marathon for Extra Life. Extra Life has been raising money for the Children's Miracle Network for many, many, many years now, and they are a wonderful organization. And thank you again to all of the donors who have graciously donated to our different teams. I don't know how each of us is faring on the actual donation race itself between the three of us. But again, we more than quadrupled. Did we quadruple
Yeah,
our
I believe so.
modest goal?
I think we
I have the numbers.
I think we actually got some that came in today. Even like some people.
Ooh,
So somebody
really?
watching apparently liked what they saw. Now they've just heard our terrible tale we just told and are regretting it.
Hey,
They're
it-
like, no,
they got
bring
their
it back.
comeuppance in
Bring
the
it
end.
back.
Yeah.
Joe is the current leader.
Yeah.
$255 raised. Evan, though, 125 raised. But hey, you have 5 donations. You're like the scrappy progressive candidate that only takes small donations. Joe has the big corporate backers.
He's got the super pack, huh?
And then Leo's just like the Green Party person. He has $105
Aw.
raised.
Oh yeah,
So,
we
He's
got,
in last. and
Except
has-
we're raising money to actually go towards helping people in the hospital instead of
Yes.
taking money away from them.
and
Yes,
we're
that is
not
true.
we're not going to use this money to put gold on things.
No.
No. We're not going to put gold on the sick kids. I don't want anyone getting worried.
I mean,
It's happening here.
now what happens once the hospital gets our money? That's out of our hands. I mean, if they start gilding kids, I mean,
That's
Only for the betterment
Twilight
of them, though.
stuff.
yes.
For real though, I think they use it to get them like handheld games and things to help them take their mind off whatever terrible situation they're in, right?
Yes.
It's part of it, yeah. I know
part
that they've done, yeah, that was originally all of it, but yeah, I mean, even that's huge. I think we've all played video games when things aren't fun to
Mhm.
distract ourselves,
Yeah.
so that's good.
I mean, I can certainly tell you, games and other hobbies, it gets you through some bad stuff,
Yes.
adults and kids alike. So it's all sad now. We're all somber. But yes, so Children's Miracle Network, awesome. Extra Life, awesome. Any excuse for us to game for 24 hours straight and not be judged, also awesome.
And so we're going to be, I think, shutting down here for just a little bit to
Yeah,
do
a few
some
minutes
camera rearranging.
I've rearranged my set. I'm gonna have 3 people over here, and we're gonna be playing some weird, random Star Wars games that probably none of anybody has ever heard of. I'm gonna try and kick it off with the Jar Jar Binks 3D adventure game.
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I've seen a picture of that, and it's gonna be very interesting.
So yeah, so
Yeah.
stick around. Joe will be back here in a few minutes.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.